First down, Cowboys.
Hold on. Do I have it right? Boom, boom. Mic check, mic check. We good? Okay. Sorry, YouTube. It apparently on YouTube, we have no audio up to this point. Just know that the Cowboys rushing offense looks good so far. Everybody on TikTok, thank you for being with us. Everybody on YouTube, thanks for bearing with the no audio. We're sorry about that. Ceedee Lamb, right after a 17 or 18 yards George Pickens completion, Ceedee Lamb gets a deep one about 22 yards over the left center of the field. What a throw. Wide open. This Cowboys offense looks to exploit this Arizona defense, who hasn't been great. They've been good in spurts. That thing came out like a wounded duck. Dak threw it so hard, but he got it there. All right, lined up under center, Javonte Williams in the backfield. He's going to get it going left. There's going to be another pretty good size hole. That's going to be another 10, 11-yard run on first down. Cowboys rushing offense. I told you. Cooper Beebe installed back into the interior of this offensive line in between Booker and Smith is key, is a real key to opening the full potential of this Cowboys offense. Tyler Guyton with a good block, chipped out on the left side. Cooper Beebe holding. Just held somebody up and drove them 6-7 yards down the field. That's what I'm talking about, Cowboys Nation. No, I'm just saying he was holding his block up. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't say holding. Cooper Beebe was not holding. He was he was holding it down. Oh, Prescott over the middle does hit Jake Ferguson. He's going to go down about the 4. Sorry for the delay there. We're having a couple audio problems at the beginning. We are back. We're good. So the Cowboys offense so far putting together pretty solid drive, just marching right down the field. They're at the 4-yard line. This is going to be 3rd and goal. Interesting to see, as easy as we got down here, what Shoddy does here if this doesn't result in a touchdown. 3rd and goal from the 4. Dak Prescott in the shotgun. Javonte to his right. Turpin moves from right to left. They're going to fake the handoff. It's going to be dropped by Ferguson. If it was complete, it was going to be downed at the 1, and it looks like they're going to roll the offense off the field and take the 3 points. That's very disappointing. That was a very outstanding first drive to roll down there and end up with nothing. But nonetheless, Brandon Aubrey's going to come out. Oh, I lied. Shoddy said no, sir. ESPN Analytics say they're going to go for it, say that you should go for it. And so Brian Schottenheimer is agreeing with that. Dak Prescott takes the snap. He's looking right, climbs up into the pocket, and he goes down. He's going to take a sack on 4th down. And so that's actually going to give the Cardinals the ball at the 12-yard line. 4th and 5. 4th and goal from the 5. And you take a 6 or 7-yard sack. And Tyler Guyton just gets beat, and gets beat pretty quickly. Wow, that's upsetting. That's disappointing. Me and Coach talk about that all the time, right? Coach and myself. You guys on TikTok say what's up to Landry, the man behind the ones and twos over here, putting it all together for you. While you have to listen to Jimmy's annoying ass call this game. Listen, we talk, Coach and I talk about it all the time. And Coach is a big proponent on points or points. Take them, right? It's a 0-0 ball game. You all of a sudden you have the lead. Now you're winning the ball game when you take 3 points right there. And we know Brandon Aubrey is probably knocking that through. Unfortunately, we choose to go for it. If you get it, you're like, yeah, Brian, good call. Way to go for it. Way to be aggressive. Great. You don't get it. All of a sudden, what are you doing, Brian? We should have just took the 3 points. We're supposed to be in the lead. So you can never be right as a coach, right? You can never be right. Some sturdy fans will agree with you and believe with you and be like, yeah, I agree with the decision. But almost every time you do get it wrong, you made the wrong choice. When you get it right, you made the right choice. It's funny how it goes that way, right? But make sure you are doing the right thing, paying responsibly. Hit the like, hit the subscribe if you're here with us. Thank you for joining us. You know, this is a game. We talked about it if you watched our video this morning, playing the cards, right? And feel free while we're early in this game to go check it out and get a little bit of info about, you know, what this game entails, who we're up against, what it looks like, and what we've got to do to combat it. I say that to say this is a must-win game. Must win. You can't go out. Jimmy said it before the season started. You can't go 500 or less into the bye week. You have to be at least 500 minimum. We have a chance to be 4-4-1. You would have really liked that to have been 5-4 at least. And then you come out of the bye week, you see Oakland, you try to get a win there, you be a couple games ahead of 500, and then you face the tough end of your schedule. That loss to Denver hurt. That turned this into an absolute must win. You go 3-5-1, I will be confident in saying your season is over. No way, at least as far as playoffs go. I don't know how you pull out a 3-5-1. You have to win this ball game today. Arizona Cardinals and Jacoby Brissett under center will start their first drive on the 11-yard line. They will turn around and fake the handoff. Pressure does get there pretty quick, and he just throws it into the ground. So they tried to set up a little screen. It did not work. Everybody was there. Brissett just ditches it, bails out on the play. Smart choice. Live to fight another day. 2nd and 10. Cowboys defense has to step up. They know their offense, the way they march down the field, it looks like it's going to be pretty fluid, and it's going to have some motion. The defense has to do some things. I believe this offense is going to march down the field just like it did. Pickens was wide open. Lamb was wide open. It was 3. I think Javonte ran 3 times for 20-plus yards. So great first drive. I'm excited about that. Defense has to do something here, which they did on 2nd down. This is going to be great. That's a 2-yard run. And so by Bam night, I believe that's going to be. And Jacoby Brissett is 0-2 so far this season, but he has had 2 good games, right? He's had, about 600 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, only 1 pick. And some have said the Cardinals offense is looking more efficient under Brissett. So will he have a career day like a lot of others against Dallas's defense? 3rd and 8, we've got to get off the field. Brissett's changing the play at the line. He does snap it in the shotgun. It looks like a hold there. He's going to get the ball off. It's going to be wide open. Marvin Harrison Jr. I really thought I saw a hold on what looked like Ezeraku on the outside. That's tough. And that's going to be Deron Bland, who just loses the one-on-one battle on the comeback route. Yeah, that looked like Dante Fowler just got tackled straight into the dirt on what I believe should have been a flag. Ref, throw the flag. Nonetheless, that's a first down for Arizona. Here we go. From the 29-yard line, Jacoby Brissett under center. Strong formation. Tight end on the left side, McBride. Single wide receiver, Harrison on the right. They do fake the handoff to the right. Brissett rolls out. Pressure gets there and hits him. He does get the ball away. He misses McBride because the pressure is there, and he does take the hit. I believe that was Shamar James on the blitz, and he's going to get there. The Should be right. Settings or over here. Play action again. Brissett steps up into the pocket. He rolls out. He's going to deliver, and it's another bad ball. No pressure that time, just a bad ball. Kaiir Elam is there on the coverage. Little overthrown, little outside. So it's going to be another third down. I'm over here muted on YouTube. Sorry about that, guys. I had my mic muted for a second there. Okay, that was a pretty good play. DaRon Bland was there. He breaks it up. So again, the defense, 2 consecutive third downs given up on what looked like the same play, and one of them you had a flag. It was a free play anyway. Just you got to stay disciplined. You got to win those are the moments that matter. You have to win moments like third down, third and long. You have to stay disciplined. You can't get a flag when you have them pinned back. You just shy of the 50 at the 47-yard line. Jacoby Brissett play action again. He's going to check it down short, and it's going to be about a gain of 4 or 5. So it's going to be another third down here. Shamar James on the tackle. 3rd and 5. Oh, snap. On YouTube. Let us know on TikTok if that echo is still there. 3rd and 6. Jacoby Brissett is going to take the snap. You got 4 wide receivers, and he's in shotgun, running back to his right. Snap off. He throws it left, throws it deep. Oh, there's going to be a flag. I can't believe this. It's going to be Trey McBride, and it's going to look like this is going to be against the defense. The monitoring thing. Try that. Yeah, so that looks like it's going to be I was trying to figure out if it was on Bill or McBride. It's definitely going to be on Bill. Just scared to get beat, getting a little handsy. It can't. You only have one microphone, which you're even allowing it to hear. Just delete this and then re-add it. The microphone. Right here. Or, yeah, wherever it is up here. Yeah. Oh, well, maybe that's what it is. Mute those. You don't need to hear it there. I don't think the echo started till you did that. Just mute those and see if that's it. Mm-hmm. Now listen on the phone. Maybe it's coming through as a second mic source or something. There you go. All right. Everything's all good. Past the 50 now at the 43-yard line on our side. Play men motion left to right. He's going to hand it off, and it's going to be another good tackle. So this is going to be this is the third or fourth third down on this drive. The Cowboys defense cannot get off of the field on third down. 3rd and 6. Once again, every third down so far, there's been none short. Every third down has been 6 yards or longer, but they've all been completed. This is what here we go. All right, come on, defense. AT&T Stadium, you got the white flags, you got the white towels waving. Jacoby Brissett in the shotgun. Marvin Harrison on the right, Trey McBride on the left side, running back to his right. And the snap, drops back. He's looking, a little bit of pressure. He checks it down underneath, and the tackle is not quite made. It's going to be a first down, just enough. Needed 3rd and 6, got 6.5. Insane. So that's typical. It looked like last week. You need 10 yards, we'll give you 10.5. You need 6, we'll give you 7. You on the first 2 third downs. You need 3rd and 10, we'll give you 11. You need 3rd and 9, we'll give you 10.5. It's just we got to stop this. Stop the bleeding, Eberflus. Stop the bleeding, defense. This is horrible. 1st and 10 from the 39. Jacoby Brissett under center. Checking to a different play. The snap is fumbled. He's just going to lay down on it. So that's going to be a loss of 2 yards. He fumbled the snap. Dangerous there. I think it's going to be the calling of it. I think so.
What? That's original content.
Yeah, I don't know.
What? That doesn't make
It doesn't. We have to look into it and see what's going on there. Jacoby Brissett in shotgun. It delivers underneath. Tackle is made. So this is here we are again. 3rd and looks like 5, maybe 6. Can we get off the field? Right back into 3rd down. We haven't given first downs on 1st and 2nd down. We've put them in 3rd down. This is going to be the Arizona Cardinals have a chance to be 5 for 5 on 3rd down conversions in one drive. It's a 13-play, 6.5-minute drive. This defense cannot live on the field like this and leave our offense on the sideline. You have one chance to get 3 points. You didn't take it. The first quarter is almost over. This team is staring points right down the pipe. Brissett drops back. No pressure. Delivers to the left, and he's going to deliver another bad ball. Luckily, he's been kind of inaccurate. Luckily, that was 3rd and 5 where Marvin was open. Jacoby just missed him just then. So they're going to take the points here. That was Triquez Bridges, who was just beat on the comeback route on the left side. And Jacoby just throws an inaccurate ball, just misses him wide. He's right there. So the Dallas defense doesn't get off the field. They get let off the field. And kick is up. Kick is good. Now you're losing by 3 instead of tied. Six minute, 40 seconds. 14-play drive that results in points for the Cardinals. And that thing, I'm telling you what, that kick skimmed through the uprights. That was so close. The refs had to give each other a double take and really confirm it. Like, was it in? It was really close. So, one second. Bear with us. All right. We've got a break. We've got an ad break. And so while they're taking a break, Oh, well, it may have been.
What's different than what you
Maybe, yeah, I don't know.
showing on the screen?
So if you're with us, thank you for being with us. Smash the like, smash the subscribe, do the right things, support the channel. You already are if you're here and watching along. So thank you so much. Make sure you pay attention to our Friday night shows at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, where Sammy, Landry, and myself will give you weekly Cowboys content that is to die for, I believe. I love it myself. We work hard on putting it together for you. Wednesday morning, 10 a.m., Jimmy will give you all the mayhem. AM mayhem, we get maniacal, we get crazy, we let it all out, because when you're a fan of this team, you just need to, right? And so remember, get your Cowboy Revolution apparel and your W Energy. Get discounts on it with promo code TSWA, either one of those great companies. And support the channel. Again, it's the Star We Are, Cash App, Venmo. You can DM us privately if you want to send in a donation, check money or anything like that, and send in a way to support. We will shout you out. We will keep it private. It is totally up to you. We work with a few charities. We will give you options if you would like it to go straight to one of them and things like that. So again, thanks for being with us. I'm your man, Jimmy J's here, representing the spirit of Jimmy Johnson, the great, the legend. You've got the legend, Landry's legend himself, right here with me on TikTok. On YouTube, he is off just to the side, working hard, bringing you 2 live streams. And your man Jimmy is bringing you a play-by-play color commentary that I hope you enjoy, that I hope keeps you entertained. It can't be much harder than keeping you as entertained as this Cowboys defense, because they're no fun to watch. That was just about a 7-minute drive, for as many plays as Arizona. So we are back from the break. 3:30 left in the first quarter. And we are down 3 points. After our first quick drive, I mean, we got down into the red zone all the way down to the 4-yard line with no business, no pressure, no problems, and came away with 0 points. Cavante Turpin takes it at the 3. He's off. Be really nice to see him break one. He does not here. He gets wrapped up about the 24-yard line. That was not too great. Dak Prescott in this championship caliber offense, when it is firing on all cylinders, takes the field for the second time. As I said, they marched down the field the first time around, came away with 0. You can't do that. They just spent a lot of this offense absolutely has to give their defense a break now, because you drove down the field and you failed to come up with any points, and your defense just gave up a long drive. You've got to give them a break, sustain a drive. Dak Prescott's in the shotgun, takes it, looks right, looks left, checks it down underneath to Williams, who's going to fight his way to about a 3 to 4 yard gain. Not too bad to get 3.5 out of that. Looked like it was going nowhere. He had 1 blocker with about 3 tacklers to face, and he still got positive yards. They're taking a really good look at that field goal. It was really, really close. I mean, it's just over the upright. A lot of people are screaming in the stadium, that was a miss. It was a miss, but it was good. Dak Prescott in shotgun again. Cooper Beebe with the ball in his hand. Glad to have him back. Cavante Turpin motions to the right. Dak's looking left, looks back to the right. He's going to find Turpin underneath, who drops it. That's the 3rd drop so far this game. 1 by Schoonmaker, 1 by Ferguson, 1 by Turpin. Count them up. 3 drops. Now we're in a 3rd down situation where we really need to convert. Our defense just spent a lot of time on the field. Dak Prescott in shotgun, Javonte up close to the line, 3rd and 7. Here's the snap. Dak drops back real deep, 7-step drop, rolls out to his right, finds some space, and he's going to find Ceedee Lamb.
Cowboys.
There's going to be a flag. This might be coming all the way back. It's going to be a holding one way or the other. Offense or defense, waiting to get the confirmation. Looks like it might have been in the secondary, or maybe who was guarding Lamb. Offense, number 52. That's yep. Tyler Booker with a hold, because Dak Prescott has to roll out of the pocket. I mean, he's got his guy really good. He's blocked up, but then once Dak Prescott rolls out and his guy tries to get off and release, he just holds on for a little too long, and it's a flag. 3rd and 17 now. Ceedee Lamb in a fake motion. finds himself just under the tight end to the right side. Dak Prescott is going to completely change the play at the line of scrimmage, making a lot of calls. Did he make the right one? He's changing it again. The middle linebacker showed him something that he didn't or did not like, or did or didn't like. The snap is off. Dak Prescott's looking left. He goes deep for it. He gets hit as he throws it. It's going to be way underthrown and luckily dropped. A wide open interception was dropped. Dak gets hit as he throws it. Josh Sweat drops the interception. Oh, my goodness. We've got a lot of football left to go, guys. We got to clean this up. Oh, and it's his throwing hand, and he gets hit right in his hand as he's extending his arm. Let's hope Dak Prescott's fingers are okay. It's 4th and 17. They're going to roll Brian Anger out on the field. Like people stop or it cuts you off.
I get a notice 6-7 minutes in every single time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something about what's going on.
So what we're gonna do is switch this up.
I think it's this logos and shits on the steel frame. This, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Because then if it still does it, then you know it's something down here. All right.
At least learning something.
So after the punt, pretty decent return there. Looks like they're going to have it somewhere around midfield. After what was a very promising handful of plays by Dallas on the first drive, it's been utter disappointment since then. The entire rest of there was about 2.5 minutes of excitement where we looked like, all right, this offense is going to just eat today. Here we go. And we're on the 4-yard line. We walk away with no points. Arizona sustains the drive, gets the points. We put together a dud. Now we punt it right back to them. The entire first quarter is just about gone, and we're losing the ball game at home. You can't do that for 3 more quarters, or what's the outcome? I mean, come on, this has to change. So again, thank you for being with us on the break here. I hope you're fanning right. I hope you're fanning responsibly. I hope you're tuned in every Thursday, Friday at 6 p.m., every Wednesday at 10 a.m. And we got a trade coming, y'all. See, man, Jimmy, if you watch A and Mayhem, you'll know I was in no trade, no shave mode, right? The wife was hating it. I wasn't going to shave until Jerry made a trade to help this defense. Well, apparently, he tells Stephen A. Smith, he tells Marcus Spears, he tells Michael Irvin, pregame over at Texas Live before the game tonight, that he has made a trade. He has confirmed we've got 1 trade done and we're working on 2 more. So a trade has been done. Jimmy was allowed to shave. But you guys tell me in the chat, who do you think the trade is? There's speculation of Max Crosby. There's speculation of Bradley Chubb. There's speculation of Minkah Fitzpatrick. Tell me what the trade is, and not Isaiah Pace Jr. or Logan Hall, because that's who Jimmy thinks it is. It's going to be absolute. Jerry's got us all hyped up for a 5th round pick for somebody you have never heard of. So that's what's going to happen. Jimmy, why you got all the D behind you? That's weird. Yeah, because we need a whole lot of it in this game. We haven't had any of it this season, and I need the D to be 4 times better, as you can see right behind me here, than they have been. At least 4 times better. I think right now we're the 32nd ranked defense. If we were to get 4 times better, I believe we could be the 30th ranked defense. So we've got to do it. Welcome in, everybody who is watching on TikTok. We are back at it. We are calling the game play-by-play. It is first quarter, 2:02 remaining. 1st and 10 for the Arizona Cardinals on this Monday Night Football game. They are already across midfield after a solid return. We punted deep from our own red zone. Jacoby Brissett's going to be under center. Strong formation to the right. He's going to toss it to the left behind the wide receivers, who both get pretty solid blocks, and that's going to go for about 6 or 7 yards. We've got a run tackling problem in our corners and our safeties. We just do. That's been pretty obvious for, I think, a season and a half now. Our corners don't like the tackle very often. Not a lot in the NFL do, right? We see corners make business decisions, but that can be the difference in games. 2nd and 4 here. Jacoby Brissett under center. Wilson in motion from left to right. Jacoby's checking down to a different play. He's going to turn around, play action, pressure coming, boom, and absolutely smacked by Donovan Ezeraku. That's going to be his 2nd sack on the season for Easy E. Let's go, number 41 in business. Let's go. Wow, he just straight beats his man on a little inside-out move and does a little jump fake and finds himself clean and full speed and just gives Brissett the business there. Cold shooting some hoops. Easy E. 2nd sack of the season. 3rd and 14. Dallas has to get off the field here. We haven't got off the field on a 3rd down yet. And except for the one where Brissett missed. So hopefully we get some pressure here. The ball is snapped. Pressure does show up. The throw is made right down the middle to a wide open Marvin Harrison Jr. Pressure does get there, but somebody's wide open in a matter of 2 seconds. The pressure was there almost instantly. As soon as Jacoby Brissett plants his back foot, he has to let it go. But Harrison Jr. has 3 yards of separation on Triquez Bridges. I watched Bridges get picked on all game last game. Marvin Harrison Jr. has had the best game of his young career. He's already got 5 catches for 53. Or 5 targets, 3 catches for 53. They're fixing to feed him all night against these corners. And this is what we were worried about. 3rd and 14. We can't get off the field. If Jacoby Brissett is accurate, we will not get off the field tonight playing like this. Every 3rd down has been successful so far, except for the one he threw out of bounds on accident. He gave us an opportunity to get off the field. We haven't got off the field yet. Arizona Cardinals are going to set us a freaking franchise record for 3rd down conversion success. Ooh. Babe, what did you make for dessert? Jimmy is going to stress eat tonight. Chocolate cake. Oh, I'm in for it. Call the ambulance. Have them on standby. Chocolate cake and ice cream. Jimmy is going to do chocolate cake and ice cream coma if my Dallas Cowboys lose this ball game. That's probably true. I'll celebrate with chocolate cake as well. I'm a cake guy. Now Jimmy has made a resolution. It's got to be the logos in the display at the bottom, maybe. Okay. Just get rid of that and show the screen. Try that. TikTok keeps saying you can't do this, but we've looked into all the things and I'm pretty sure we can. We're gonna see. Glad. Yeah, so I made a 40-year-old resolution to give up on the sugar and the sweets and the snacks and really hone in on the health, right? And my birthday, unfortunately, comes right before Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas, where all the candies and goodies and snacks are. So I was like, I can't set the resolution on 40 like on my birthday. It just has to be on New Year's when I'm 40, right? So, the wife keeps teasing me. I've got a couple months of sweets left, and then I got to. And my wife just entered baking school, so she's already an expert baker. Now she's going to get a license to do it professionally, and I can't eat them anymore. Phenomenal. And it's all right. I'll be okay if the Cowboys can win. 3-0 right now. They're currently losing. Another 1st down success on 3rd down on a long 3rd down, the longest one of the game, but it was almost the easiest converted one. It looked like the start of the 2nd quarter. We're underway. 1st and 10. Jacoby Brissett under center. Handoff to the right. Wide open hole up the gut, and he's going to have a whole lot. He almost breaks it for the entire touchdown, gets it down to the 15-yard line. DeMarcado. Have you ever heard of that running back? You will by the end of the night. Number 31, DeMarcado takes it just off the guard, off the inside, and oh my goodness, you could have drove a Volkswagen through that gap. Wow. Luckily, Wanye Thomas makes a shoestring tackle, or he might already be celebrating. Jacoby Brissett in shotgun, first down and 10 from the 15-yard line. Low snap. He does pick it up, goes immediately to the right to Marvin Harrison. That's going to be his fourth catch of the day for a gain of about 6. Already 6 targets for Marvin Harrison. Jacoby Brissett is going to him early and often. He's finding himself open. So, how are we doing, Coach? Terrible. 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 Okay.
We were walking right down the field on the first possession.
It's been a disaster since, yeah. No doubt. Handoff to the right. Pretty good wrap up there by Jadeveon Clowney. He does get the stop. He's going to gain about half of what he needed. So it's going to be third and about 2 yards, maybe 1.5. Let's see if we can end up with another stop here and get off the field. Try to hold him to another 3. Keep this thing a 1-possession game. James Conner, starting running back, and Kyler Murray, starting quarterback, both sidelined for the Cardinals today. Quick handoff to the left. Bam Knight to the outside. Does get the first down just barely. This is going to put first and goal from the 4-yard line. I mean, honestly, it was decent coverage on the outside by Kenneth Murray and guys that just, they needed 1.5. They got like just barely 2. It's a tight run to try to defend. That's why you got to get off. That's why you have to get off the field in these 3rd and longs. When you're 3rd and 14, you can't expect to get off the field on 3rd and 2s. That's tough. Nobody's going to be mad at you if you give that up. When you give up the 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, 3rd and 11, 3rd and 14, like you already have in 1 quarter in this football game, that's the disappointment. Brissett's going to be under center here again. McBride on the right side, strong formation. Marvin Harrison on the sole receiver to the left. He looks his way, and somebody's on the ground. I mean, wide open. Whoever was covering him is rolling on the ground as he's making a Arizona touchdown catch. Are you kidding me? Kaiir Elam rolled up. Oh no, that's Deron Bland. I'm sorry, number 26. Oh, he just gets crossed on his own feet. He just gets crossed on his own feet and smoked. When you fall down, that's true. Yeah, you can't get smoked when you're on the ground. It doesn't take much to smoke you at that point. Press man cover my ass. That was horrible, Deron. That was just bad. That looked like amateur. That looked like, oh crap, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'll fall down. That was, tripped over his own feet and everything. That was bad. I hate to, who am I to sit over here and criticize NFL players? But I'm also allowed to say I know that wasn't an NFL quality cornerback play right there. It just wasn't. Tripped over your own feet. You got scared. You went the wrong way. You ended up on the ground. The guy was wide open for a touchdown. So, first drive, looking good. Come away with no points. Arizona, all Arizona ever since then. 9-0 Cardinals. We thought it was going to be Kyler Murray come to town. And unfortunately, it's Jacoby Brissett, which looks like it may be even worse. May the 40s be with you. See, proof I just turned 40. Oh, boy. So, I don't know what your level of confidence was coming into this week, Cowboys Nation. I don't know on a scale of 1 to 10 if you were at a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10, right? This is a bad Cardinals team. I would have honestly been shocked if you would have told me on a scale of 1 to 10 you were a 4 or less, right? So I would assume everybody was 5 or higher. After a quarter and a drive, where are you at now? After it's 9-0, offense looking stalled out, can't get it together, making mistakes, defense giving up everything Arizona wants to get. Where's your confidence now on 1 to 10? Now mine is just under that 5 at a 4. Because now it's looking like my defense isn't going to stop anything. Arizona's going to go get 37 points because they've already got 9. They're just going to keep scoring. They're going to get 28 to 35, 30, who knows? So now my offense in 3 quarters has to go crazy now. They got 35 3-quarter points, which they're capable of doing, but they have to turn it on and start doing it right now. Because what is this defense going to do? Give up points. That's what they're going to do. That's what they've been doing all year. Give up first downs and points. First downs and points. Speaking of points, you can earn you some points. 15% off worth of points at Cowboy Revolution Apparel Company. Promo code TSWA gets you 15% off their cool gear. Also, W Energy, 10% off all their energy products, gummies, drinks, the good stuff. Promo code TSWA. And as Deron Bland falls down to his ankle, Ceedee Lamb is in awe of the Marvin Harrison Jr. move. I didn't even listen. All he did was the little shimmy shake, and the guy fell down. I don't think he really put it on him like that. Maybe he did. I don't know the nuances of footwork as well as these guys, but it didn't look like he did much, but a little left-right where Bland was on the ground. Kevontae Turpin takes the kick. No space. Once again, gets to the 26-yard line. Here comes the scoreless this far Cowboys offense. Where can they go? Can they take us to the promised land, or can they promise that our land will be taken? All I know is that we are down 9-0 early in this ball game. A lot of football left to play, but we have to start playing it right now. 5 receptions. That's almost a season high for him already, for Marvin Harrison Jr. It's only been just over a quarter. Javonte Williams gets the handoff to the left. He's going to run for about 3, 2.5, maybe 3. So while the run game was gashing on the first drive, 3 8-yard run, a 9-yard run, an 11-yard run. It's been a couple 2 and 3-yard runs since then. Let's see. Also on the first drive, a couple big pass plays. Let's see if this offense can get it back. He does hit George Pickens to the right for an easy first down, gets his separation. Very
Cowboys.
Easily done. George Pickens makes it look so easy on the outside. Number 3 with the first down. Let's move the ball. We absolutely have to go get points here because you can't trust the defense to get very many stops. Jacoby Brissett walked off the field after missing a throw. Other than that, the defense has done nothing. So you can't trust them that they're going to do it too many times. Take every opportunity you can to score. Dak Prescott under shotgun, changing the play. He's got Pickens on his right side. He's got what looks like Tolbert and Lamb to his left with Ferguson on the left side. Javonte also on his left side. That's going to be Flanoy. Tolbert is actually an inactive this game. I think I may have heard that. Probably going to trade Tolbert. Flanoy has played himself into the wide receiver 3 spot, I believe. 2nd and 7 after a 3-yard gain on a first down run. I like that we're staying true to the run. Keep them earnest. Keep them honest. Don't just let them tee off on your quarterback and know that we're going to drop back and pass it. Even though we are down early, you have to still be confident and committed to running the football. Dak Prescott in play action. Ceedee Lamb right to left, which leaves no one else on the right. He's going to fake the reverse and then give it to Lamb, who's not going to get any blocks but make a move, another move, just to get 5 or 6 yards. Ceedee Lamb with the ball in his hands might be one of the most underrated weapons in the NFL when you just put the ball in his hands, which is why we try to do it on these plays, right? Which is what got him hurt early in the season. We gave it to him on a little handoff. It gets him hurt. We almost get him, clinked up there in between some tackles. But boy, is he shifty. A couple great jukes there. We've got 3 wide receivers to Dak Prescott's right. Javonte moves also to the right, so no one but Spanford out to the left. Javonte now comes back to that left side where Dak's going to take the shotgun snap and give it to Javonte, who's going to get the first
Cowboys.
down, 5-yard gain. Boy, if you were listening on radio, you would be getting everything. You are welcome. I'm your man, Jimmy J's here. We are the star we are. This is Landry Legend to my right, putting on the 1s and 2s, making it all happen for you. Make sure you support the channel. Do the right thing. Smash that screen if you're on TikTok. Hit the like button if you're on YouTube. Javonte Williams, 8 for 40 already tonight, an average of 5 a carry. That's looking good. Dak Prescott under center, and he's going to fake it to Javonte Williams, step up into the pocket. He's going to take off. He's got some room. He's got a blocker. He's going to slide down just short of the first down. Of course, it looks like he was way past it, but they give it to him where he initiated the slide. Gain of about 9. 2nd and 1. Past the 50. Again, offense is finally on the move after a couple stalled drives. Good 9-yard pickup there by Dak. Way to use his feet. Slides down safe and sound. He's under center. 1 yard to gain. The 38-yard line. Past midfield.
Another easy pickup from the ground.
Good pickup by Javonte Williams on the blitz. He absolutely just slightly overthrown. It was a little bit of hand fighting between Ceedee Lamb and Max Melton. It kind of holds Ceedee Lamb up, who doesn't get there, just on the outreach of Lamb's hand. But look at Javonte Williams pick up this blitz. Oh, boy, if you didn't watch this game, go back and watch the film. Check this out, coach. Whop, eat that, number 2. Look, he turns him around. He's loose. He takes him off his feet and turns him loose. That was a great blitz pickup. He might have concussed him, coach said. He did. He rocked him. He did. He absolutely rocked number 2. He is off the field right now. 3rd and 1. I like going for it. See,
Cowboys.
I can appreciate Shotty doing that. I'm always a proponent of, you've got 1 yard to go and it's 2nd down. Take a shot, because you should expect to be able to get that 1 yard on the 3rd down. So I like that we went to the end zone to Lamb on 2nd down. It was close. It was almost there. So we do get the first after the Javonte Williams pickup. Moving the ball. Lamb goes to the sideline after that deep route. You got George Pickens on the left, Flanoy just with him. That is going to be Tolbert out there to the right with Spanford to the left of him. Turpin in the backfield, who gets the toss. This is going to go out to the right. He gets a small crease, only gets about 4. It had some potential there, but the gap does close pretty quick. Good play by the Arizona defenders to stop a 3 or 4 yard gain that looked like it had potential for a lot more. Shotty with the playbook in his face, calling it in, dialing it up. First season as Cowboys head coach, as we all know, a rough start so far, but it is no fault of his. It is all on this defense. This offense and Schottenheimer have been good. Fake it to Turbin on the sweep.
First down.
It's going to be caught by Pickens. Looked like, I was going to say, I think a referee threw a flag, but I'm not sure on what. I don't know. It looked like Jake Ferguson might have got a little piece of somebody and got a little hold. I don't know if it's let's see what it is there. A hold offense, number 87. I thought so. He grabbed him just enough. It's almost one of those things where he goes to engage and then disengage to go out for a route, and his hand just kind of gets locked up around Sweat. It's really kind of, well, he does hold on to him a little long. Yeah, you got to let go a little quicker than that, Ferguson. He kind of gives him a little tug. Yeah. Ticky-tacky call, but he gave him a little extra tug, so they threw the flag on it. 2nd and 17. 4 penalties for Dallas, 0 for Arizona. You have to be disciplined to win football games, guys. Dak Prescott drops back in shotgun. Pressure comes. He avoids it. Wow, how did he get out of that sack? He delivers the ball just over Pickens. Oh, wow. Yeah, usually he makes that throw. Dak's telling him, you got to keep going. I was looking for you to lead. He was telling Pickens. That's why it's overthrown a little bit. He's wanting him to keep trailing downfield. Boy, I don't know how Dak gets away from this initial pressure. Terrence Steele gets beat, who was questionable coming into this game. And yeah, he had. Yeah, Prescott wanted him to fade just a little deeper. George Pickens kind of closed it off. But, I mean, it was a blown play. You know, you can't really be on the same page in those situations. 3rd and 17 from the 42. We're definitely in Aubrey range, but we'd like to get this first down. Dak lets it go underneath. Throw it on. And that's going to, oh, my goodness, that's going to be a fumble. Fumbling away points. Jake Ferguson catches the ball and just fighting for extra yards. Thinks about first down and doesn't think about possession. He's got the ball loose. Just absolutely no control of the football. Gets punched right out. Discipline. That's a part of discipline. Stephen A. Smith is sitting next to Jerry Jones in the bird box. You know he wants to laugh in his face so hard right now. This is pathetic.
He's up there smoothing, talking about
Oh my goodness.
what time in the morning you're going to break the story.
This is sad. When the offense starts putting together a drive, Jake Ferguson, knowing you have points in the bag because you're in Aubrey range, you're in field goal range once you're past the 50. Ferguson was past the 40 with the ball. You get 3 points back. It's 10-0. You have 3 points in the bag. Jake Ferguson thinking about the first down rather than thinking about we have points. I can fight for the first down, but I can also do it with 2 hands over the football and just drive my feet forward. He's doing all this and trying to shake and stiff arm it. You lose possession. God. Come on, guys. Oh. How we doing, everybody watching on TikTok? Thank you for being in here, and thank you for being with us. How we doing, everybody on YouTube watching along? Make sure you fan responsibly. Jimmy J's hair. How do I fan responsibly? You hit the like, follow, hit the subscribe, support the stream. You already doing that by being here, but you can also do that by making contributions. The Star We Are, Cash App, Venmo, DM us, the Star We Are 1 at Gmail. You can reach out to us in any way that you would like to participate. Also, if you're watching along on TikTok, smash that screen. Send those L's through, just like Arizona's trying to send an L through, if you know what I mean. And yeah, maybe drop a few G's over there on the OTT. Yeah, just again, they're showing the replay. Poor control and possession. He was thinking first down instead of control. And shit, come on, no points. You're not wrong, Sam. Hand it off to the right. Good run stuff there by Kenny Clark. Gain of 1, almost a gain of none, actually. Kenny Clark's has been a good player. As we said, Jerry Jones has got a trade in the works. If it is a Max Crosby, we were talking about the potential of it. If you all of a sudden trade Micah Parsons and end up with Kenny Clark, Max Crosby, and a first-round pick, you don't hate that. The only thing you hate right now is what Matt Eberflus and the guys that are out on this field are putting together for you on defense. That's really the only thing to hate right now as a Cowboys fan. And boy, is it hateable, because 2nd and 9, no problem. Trey McBride wide open, shakes a couple tackles. And that's what I was talking about. Coach and I were talking about, how do you get scored on in this league so quickly? 2 ways. I'm going to tell you right now. Poor tackling. You have to be great at tackling. Guys are a touchdown waiting to happen. They're too athletic in this league. You got to be able to tackle. That was 2 missed tackles on this play. Second, you have to be able to hit the quarterback. You have to be able to touch him. You got to cause pressure. Quarterbacks, I don't care who they are, cannot stand in the pocket. They will win. They're in the NFL for a reason. So, and we can't do either one of those things very, very well. We tackle a little better than we get to the quarterback, but we don't do either great. Luckily, again, McBride is wide open, going to get a first down plus. Jacoby Brissett misses him. Just a poor throw. Buda Baker ended up with the fumble recovery. I don't know who it was that punched it out. All right. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 34. We're going to have a play action. Fakes the handoff. Pressure does get there. Jadeveon Clowney is going to take him down. That's another sack. Half sack for Ezraku, it looks like, who meets Clowney there after Clowney gets the initial hands on him and does take him down. So here we go. A 2nd down stack. You've had a couple 2nd down stops on runs and a couple 2nd down sacks, which ends up in 3rd and longs, which again, here we are again, 3rd and long. Will the Cowboys defense get their tails off the field? If you asked me to put money on it right now, I wouldn't. I couldn't be confident enough to. Third down conversions allowed. Worst in the NFL, they're showing the graphic right now, and they've allowed 5 of 6 tonight. 3rd and 16, Jacoby Brissett under center. Pass rush coming. That's got to be a hold. That's going to be a hold. So this play is going to go nowhere. We're going to decline this. And the Cardinals are last in converting on 3rd down, and they're 5 of 6 tonight. This is actually going to push them to 5 and 7 because Jadeveon Clowney won, and his man had to take him to the ground. The penalty is declined because he wrecked the drive. Brissett checked it down. It went for nowhere. Short gain. They're going to punt. Listen, Jadeveon Clowney, I believe, was a good pickup. If you go throw a Max Crosby in the mix and getting to the passer, such a difference can be made just by getting to the quarterback. Sorry. So, Devontae Turpin, career average 9.3 returns on punts, is back once again on a 4th and 10 where Cowboys finally get off the field. Turpin gives a little extra signal to the sky and hopes to really take this one somewhere. Boy, would we like to see it happen. The punt is going to be away. No, it's not. Sam Williams blocks it. The ball is running back to the end zone. All Marshawn Nealon has to do is fall on it, which he does for a Cowboys touchdown. Sam Williams blocks the punt. What a score. Sam Williams showed up looking sharp in his Cowboy belt before the pregame. That's going to be a Cowboys touchdown. Thank you, special teams. 2 sacks. Look, momentum. 2 sacks. Special team stop. Marshawn Nealon, really smart. He holds off the crowd. He's the first one to get to the ball. He doesn't overrush it. He holds off the crowd, says, slow down, guys, and just falls on the ball in the end zone. Thanks to the block, Sam Williams. Right. You knock it through the end zone. It's just a safety. It's not as valuable. Sam Williams gets hit right in the chin with that. He blocked it with his chin. Way to use your chin. Marshawn Smart falls right on it. Cowboys touchdown. Way to go, MK. 100% certified big bro Marshawn Nealon is. We were lucky to meet Marshawn Nealon, hang out with him. We've had him on the show. Make sure you go check out that episode. Marshawn Nealon hanging with the star we are. We learned a lot about the cat. Really cool kid. Good mindset. Gets himself a first touchdown, NFL touchdown in his career. What's up? All right. Momentum. What a turnaround. What a turnaround. Now, where did we see this last? This type of momentum, this type of game? Green Bay. We were down 14-0 to start. It looked similar. Offense was kind of moving it, but couldn't get it together. Defense was giving everything up. And then we blocked a field goal. Wanya Thomas blocked an extra point, returned it all the way for 2 points or 3 points. And it started a offensive showdown that ended up in a 40-40 tie. So here we are, 10-0. We get a blocked punt that ends up in a touchdown. So now it's 10-7. Love to see it. Thank you for sharing the live out, Charlie. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Thank you guys for joining, being with the star we are. What a Cowboys touchdown. Again, if you're just now joining us, because we see a couple people are, Sam Williams comes through on a 4th and 10, blocks the punt, scooped, or not even scooped up. The punt gets blocked with momentum and force, goes all the way back to the end zone, about 2 yards shy of rolling out the back of the end zone. Marshawn Nealon is leading the herd down there and slows everybody down, says, wait, I got this. We don't want to kick it out of bounds, lays down on it gently, uses it as a pillow, and it's a 7-point pillow in the end. Love it, love it, love it. We got some momentum. Offense was stalling. Lost points on a fumble, went forward on a 4th down in the red zone. You've given up 6 points already, offense. Your defense just got you the 6 points that you've given up right back. So there you go. You're welcome. Defense did something for you this game right here, right now. Now you've got to stop the nonsense and get yourself in the end zone as an offense. But it is fixing to be Arizona ball. So the defense needs to do it again, right? We were cursing them up until those last 3 consecutive plays, 2 sacks by Jadeveon Clowney and a blocked punt. We were cursing this defense. So let's hope that sparked a change.
It'll take another
and
combat with the poor performance they had thus far.
That's fair.
Didn't make it even it out.
Right. No, this defense has not quite yet earned enough,
We know the problem
consecutive plays to earn it.
Get scored on, but ours, you call that almost a takeaway. Ours almost never takes it away. Like you don't get the good with the bad. You get yards given up.
Well, and the worst things, right?
Also, I've
Big
always
third
been
downs
entertained
given
by
up.
this. They always show that, like the city of Dallas.
Yeah.
I wonder.
AT&T Arlington.
I wonder how many people in around the NFL don't
understand
the
that
stadium's not in Dallas.
Not in Dallas, 100%.
And not really that close, like a half hour away.
Oh, what a hit! Wow, Mary's Lou foul hits somebody. He hits his guy into Deion Branch, who is returning, or not Deion Branch. Who is that? It's I can't remember that kid's name. Anyway, all right, here we go. Coming off the block. Thank you so much for the likes, Charlie. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching along. We appreciate it. We appreciate the support. If you're watching on YouTube, and see, that's all it took. Stephen A. Smith left the bird box right after we had just laughed, and I was like, man, I bet he wants to laugh in Jerry's face right now. He leaves the bird box, and what happens? Positive things. Get Stephen A. Smith out of my stadium. All right. Jacoby Brissett, under center. Ball at the 26-yard line. Can this defense stand firm again? Pressure gets through the middle. Jay Toya. He does get it. Oh, come on. We got a tackle. Jay Toya gets there with the inside pressure. Brissett gets it out, and he skirts his way to a first down. Good to see Big Jay Toya back in the mix. Also met him at camp in the Omni. Had him a hefty plate of food. And he was putting on the weight and hitting the locker room, getting ready for this season, and he was definitely ready on that play. He broke right through the center and the guard. All right, on first down here, we've got Jacoby Brissett under center, two tight ends to the right, fake handoff to the right, time in the pocket, and finds a Marvin Harrison Jr. open again on Deron Bland. He was barely open. Bland's right behind him. Ball barely got there. Yeah, no, another inaccurate throw by Brissett that just happened to be completed this time. Like I said, this game could be worse had he been more accurate so far tonight. Pressure doesn't get there, and listen, they're just running these slight comeback routes and these slight, end rounds. He does. No, he did make a hell of a play to get that ball. Jacoby Brissett under center. Bam Knight in the backfield. Fake handoff to Bam Knight. Pressure gets there again. Jacoby Brissett looks right, checks it down. Got to make a tackle here. He catches that ball. It looked like Murray.
You tackle someone without your hands and arms.
Wrap him up. They teach it in elementary. Wrap up.
A professional football player literally just walks in his shoulders.
Insane. Yeah, he catches that ball just short of the goal line and gets almost a first down out of it. Tackling. I'm telling you, you will give up points if you can't tackle and get to the quarterback. Guys can be allowed to receive handoffs and catch footballs. You got to get them on the ground, though. They can't be allowed to run afterwards. If you're tagging along with Jimmy J, I really do appreciate it. Thank you for you guys who are in here on TikTok watching along on this Cowboys versus Cardinal live stream. And thank you so much for you guys on YouTube supporting the channel. Make sure you have subscribed to the channel and turned on the notifications so you're always with us. Friday at 6 p.m., Wednesday at 10 a.m. Sammy's got a solo show coming. Landry's got a solo show coming. New content always in the works. Lives weekly, videos all the time. Check out the video today as we get close to this halftime. If you want a good halftime break, if you're looking for something to do, check out our video. It's about 10, 11 minutes long. And it was basically on playing the cards. We have to play our cards right when we play the cards tonight. And so far it's kind of been a mixed hand, right? Mixed deck. It was looking like a fixed deck to start off. And it looked like we were just going to get, ran over at home. It was all ugly, ugly, ugly. Little turn of the tides with some momentum. Special teams makes a heck of a play with a blocked punt by Sam Williams, laid down on by Marshawn Nealon in the end zone for a touchdown. Yeah, hit that camera real quick. Just invisible it just for a second. I just have to check something. Just really quick. Baby's here.
Really right now?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good decision.
I've intuition be on point sometimes. I'm telling you. I don't. You have to ask him. I don't even remember. Sorry about that. Got deliveries at the door. It is game night, so you know how that is. Somebody knocking at the door, bringing the goods. Oh, what a tackle. 2nd and 3. And what? Wow. Dante Fowler was in the backfield immediately. What a play. Yeah. No, that looked a little demo-ish. It did.
That's what you're missing.
Yeah. No, he just beats the right tackle on the inside and gets straight into the backfield and blows that up. So on a 2nd and 3, you love to see it. A loss of about a half a yard. So 2nd and 3.5, 2nd and 4 now. Or third down. We do have a 3rd down alert. And they are going to take, somebody looks like somebody took a quick timeout. It's either going to be a TV timeout or a team timeout. I couldn't tell. Nonetheless, they are showing some ads. And so I got a couple ads for you. 7 plus 10 equals 17 points scored in this ball game. 7 minus 10 equals 3 points, or 10 minus 7 equals 3 points that we need to score to tie the ball game. Those are some numbers. Here's some other numbers. 15% off of Cowboy Revolution Apparel Company merch when you use promo code TSWA, and 10% off W Energy products when you use promo code TSWA. Jacoby Brissett, 3rd and 3. Let's get off the field. Fake toss left. Jadeveon Clowney is with pressure again. He gets the throw down. Yeah, I know it. Bam night is. Sure. Okay, let me double check. Wow. All right, first and 10. Jacoby Brissett in the shotgun. Gets it out. 2-yard pass goes for 12. Catches it 2 yards past the goal line and just turns on the speed. That's twice in a row. That was how they just got the first down. That looked like a similar play to Bam Knight. And yeah, I mean, he's that Bam Knight's got some speed. That was fast. He's showing some real speed. He meant in town. First and 10 from the 15. Jacoby Brissett, shotgun, throws over the middle. No good. Trey McBride looking for a flag, but you know what? You might get one if the ball was accurate, but that was way overthrown. It sails way above the head, thrown out of the back of the end zone. Let me make sure we're good over here. On TikTok, looks like we lost a little bit of video signal. Let's get it back. Should have it, yeah. Handoff to the right side. He's going to get stopped just short of the first down marker. It's going to be a 3rd and 2. Just hide it. Yeah, disconnect it and reconnect it because it shows we'll get that brought back up, no problem. 3rd down and 1. 1st and 10. Or I'm sorry, 3rd down and 1. It's on the 5-yard line. Oh, come on.
Who cares?
It's-
First down.
it's
That's
a-
the thing. It's 31
it's-
from the 5. Now it's first down.
Right. First and goal from the 1.5, 2-yard line. Tough. Tough. All right. So, in a season where our defense has been an utter disappointment and our offense has been really, really, really good, beyond great even, the only 7 points we have in this ball game came off a blocked punt.
Because we fumbled and didn't take a field goal. We've been down. We've been in scoring range
Yep.
twice.
Oh yeah, no, it's not for a lack of moving the football. Offense is moving the football, not coming away with any points. You get confident on your first drive of the game. It's early. You're like, okay, we can go for this. We'll take the 4, or we'll give them a long field, and you get nothing. And they go get 3 in that long field.
Here's the problem: you either give up 3 and don't get the ball back, or you give up 7 and maybe you have time.
And maybe you have time, yeah. But if you give up 7, all you can do is go score 7 in your own. So what good is that? You know what I mean? I guess it keeps it even rather than them going up 3. Yeah, that makes some sense. Yeah, no, definitely options. But how confident can you be to go score 7 with 40-something seconds? And yeah, right. Yeah, he gets it down. He gets the first down run down to about the half-yard line. So now they're going to have. Right, that's what I'm saying. He gets the first down run down to the half-yard line. So now it's going to be second and goal from inside the 1. They've got 3 downs to punch it in. Maybe we can make a stand. That would be nice. Chances are, if you get them in 3rd and 2 or something like that, less 4th down, they're going to go for it. They'll go for 4th and 2, I believe, here. Jacoby Brissett under center. Here comes the snap. He's going to go for the sneak, and he's just going to get all of it. He falls forward for 2.5 full yards. Mm-hmm. Oh, 16-7, Arizona. We've seen this Cowboys offense in one other game with 36 seconds in the half go score 7. We would love to have at least 3 here. 7 would be outstanding if you could go get all of this right back. Another 11-play, 74-yard extended drive. Lots of plays. Several 3rd downs picked up again. That's officially 17-7. Jacoby Brissett leading these Arizona Cardinals on the road in AT&T Stadium against the Dallas Cowboys defense, who's struggling and how somehow has the only positive moment in this football game with a punt block scored by Marshawn Nealon. Shout out Marshawn Nealon. You know, we're a big fan of his. He's a fan of the Star we are, and glad to, nice to see him get his first defensive touchdown in the NFL. That's a cool moment. But I can guarantee you, Marshawn Nealon would rather win these football games than have that little cool moment. And so would we as fans. And I'm going to tell you, no promise here. 17 first half points given up. I don't see any reason the Cardinals can't double that and score 34 points, which leaves me to believe that my offense has to go score 28. You got to go score 28 second half points. Offense, goose egg in the first half. After a bad showing against Denver, granted, Denver's defense is really, really good. Goose egg in the first half by this offense. Didn't take points on the first drive. Fumble by Jake Ferguson in scoring range.
Long drive by Arizona, so you didn't get a whole lot.
Yeah, no, and well, that's expected. Extended drives on your defense because your defense can't get off the field on 3rd down. They're the worst in the league at it. So your offense is going to be held on the sideline as much. If a team can extend these third downs and convert these third downs and eat the play clock down to 10 seconds, 8 seconds before they snap the ball, leave the Cowboys, lightning fast offense on the sideline, trust they're going to do it. That's absolutely what they're going to try to do. And that's what they're doing so far. They do have the time of possession won. And so far they have the game lead. 17-7, 10-point deficit. You don't feel so bad if Dak Prescott and this offense can come out and get 3. It's a 7-point game in a game where your offense only scored 3 in the first half, right? And I would even, I was talking about if you told me to bet on this defense stopping a 3rd and 16, I wouldn't, and good thing I didn't. They converted it. But or no, maybe that was when we got the sack. Okay, either way, if you ask me to bet on this offense scoring nothing again in the second half of this game, I'd be hard to believe that. We've been moving the ball. It's been mistakes. It's been bad decisions, or it's been questionable decisions. And whether you think it was a good or bad decision, the decision resulted in no points. And so here we are, down 10, 49 seconds. Can the offense move it enough to get something back here? Devontae Turpin is going to be the sole returner. We used to have the dual returner thing going on. I think we switched to the extra blocker. Devontae Turpin is back there all by himself. And he is going to catch it at the 2. He's looking for a hole. He turns it to the right side, tries to find a crease, gets a little bit of one, turns it up, and he does get out to about the 39, 40-yard line. That's what you asked for. Only took 8 seconds off the clock there and gets you about to the 40. All you need is a good 20 yards to get Brandon Aubrey into field goal range. You've got 41 seconds. I'm assuming you've got your timeouts, at least a couple. I'm not sure if we called one there when they were in the end zone or close to the end zone on that last drive. We did call all the timeouts there. So we left ourselves with no timeouts, but we did call them to leave us the 41 seconds. So here we go. You can spike it. You can go over the middle. Dak Prescott looks deep down the right side and eventually just throws it out of bounds on the right side.
Did somebody just defend Joe Milton from catching that? What?
Really?
I didn't like that at all.
Oof.
That's an ankle sprain. No way around it. That's an ankle sprain. Low, grade 1, whatever. It's an ankle sprain.
Oh, Dak's ankle gets rolled on there.
He's getting into the second quarter and into the halftime. They'll take care of it.
Yeah, ice and a shot. Mm-hmm. Pressure comes. He checks it down to Ferguson. He's not going to be able to get out of bounds. So he's going to get 9 yards. We can clock it.
One play out of bounds. And we can.
I would honestly run a play here. I would be set up to run something. Yep.
Just run it.
And that's what they're going to do. Dak under shotgun, 3rd and 2, looking to the right, does complete it. Jake Ferguson is going to get out of bounds this time. You might. So, oh, no, they're going to continue to run the clock. They're going to say he was forced out of bounds, so we're going to have to spike it now. This is going to be a deep field goal.
Oh, the referee didn't know where to put it, so that took a couple.
We are going to get it spiked. This is going to be a long field goal.
Just got broken today, and I think this would re-break it.
The field goal record got broken today or yesterday?
Yesterday by the kid who kicked the 70-yarder in preseason, the Jacksonville.
Really?
And I think this would re-break it.
How long is this? Are we going to get it?
Of course, we're going to send him out there, right? Yeah.
Cowboys Nation.
It would tie yesterday, and I think
yesterday Cam Little hit 68 yards.
What is this?
This is going to be deep.
It's going to be the same or something.
This is going to be a 68-yard attempt for Brandon Aubrey to tie the NFL record. We've got to get the snap off too. Well, this is going to be a penalty. We're going to know that. Good hold, all the distance, but it's left. He had the distance by 71 yards. He just missed it left.
And that's the points.
So we get no points. Offense scored 0 in the first half of this ballgame. And Dak Prescott is doing a ginger little hop down the hallway to the locker room because his ankle got rolled on. Oh boy. Cowboys Nation, thank you for being with you, man. Jimmy, if you are watching on TikTok or on YouTube, we are going to take a halftime break to grab our refreshments, grab a snack, and make sure we are doing what we hope you always do, which is fan responsibly. We will be right back with you. Stay tuned. right. And we are back. Thank you for enjoying your halftime right here with the Star We Are. If you hung in there, we are right back. Jacoby Brissett is under center as we speak. Thank you for fanning responsibly. Jacoby Brissett, 15 of 22, 158 for a rushing touchdown and a passing touchdown. And that's going to be a touchdown to start. Well, no, it's not. DeRon Bland's going to run him out of bounds. Goodness. First play of the second half, 50-plus yarder, bomb right over the middle, clean pocket.
Bomb. It's a freaking play action post in.
Yeah, it's just a 30-yard pass right over the middle. He catches it, and Wanya Thomas honestly took a bad angle to make that tackle. Kind of a bad angle on Wanya. He has to lean too much. He gets burnt. He picks up an extra 30 yards. Probably a 60-yard play. Whatever I just told you Jacoby Brissett was for 158, now he's 208. So that was exactly 50 yards. First down and 10 from the Cowboys 29. Handoff to the right side. And wow, it didn't even look blocked up that great. And he breaks it. 16 yards.
You can't get off blocks, so when there's that much time to never mind, you get replays. Wow. So it's defense I've ever seen in the NFL. I can't see anything else.
I don't care who they traded for. It ain't going to help. If Jerry somehow did trade for Max Crosby and he was tired of losing that way in Vegas, well, maybe you think he's going to come over here and be happier losing this way? This isn't on a single coach. This isn't on the locker room. This isn't on the personnel. This is on a collection of every single thing about this defense from the top down is not good. Not good. There's talent on that field. These are NFL players. There's talent on that field. And sorry, I'm gonna update real quick. Second to very last one. So that title, and then yep. Jacoby Brissett drops back, throws it to the right. Wouldn't expect it to be anything other than a wide open Trey McBride for a touchdown. Bang, bang, bang. Your offense hasn't scored a single point, and it's 24-7. 23-7 barring a missed field goal.
Never imagined when the Giants were throwing those touchdowns against us. I never imagined this would fucking work.
How much? I know you guys might hate me to talk about this, and it is pointless to talk about. How much? I know this isn't necessarily the same personnel. I know Trevon Diggs isn't out there. LVE, everybody used to hate on LVE. LVE must have not been too bad. No, I know. Yeah, no, it's definitely more than one player, but I'm just saying, how much makeup was Micah Parsons to some of the personnel in this defense? How many people were just that bad and he was just so good that he was wrecking games sometimes?
More personnel than we do, and they're not.
No, I hear you.
They're not fierce on defense. Even since they have Micah Parsons, it's not.
No, but since we've, these are the first 9 to 10 weeks we've seen without Micah Parsons in the last 4 years, and while there's been a couple defenses that Micah's been on that weren't good, this is, like you said, Landry just called it the worst defense he's ever seen, and I'm trying to think. I can't. He might be right. This is bad. She breathing? No, do I need to get the belt? Hooperflus needs to get the belt. Shotty needs to get the belt on somebody. I don't know who we traded for, but they're watching this game going, dang, maybe I don't want to go to that team. I mean, that's not true. It's the Dallas Cowboys. You get to put the star on your helmet. You get to be a Dallas Cowboy. Whoop-dee. Tough. Try to fan responsibly, guys. Jimmy's trying. We're going to ride this stream out. We got to watch this offense do something. We've got to be confident that this offense I am, though. I don't know what I'm saying. I am confident that this offense can go score 28 points in the rest of this game. But I think my defense could also give up another 21 to 28 for the rest of this game. And if they're going to give up another 20, then what does it matter if my offense goes and scores 40? Just on a few plays. Oh, like a 5 or 6 play drive. Yeah. No, they might as well. Turpin finds no crease once again, 26-yard line, no return there. Here comes the offense. Let's take a look. Jacoby Brissett cooking, I bet. I bet his numbers are phenomenal right now. Look, simple comeback route, wide open Harrison. Look, they're showing all over right now. Simple comeback route, wide open Harrison. I mean, this is just blitz coming, wide open running back, nobody makes a tackle. This is
always over pursuing.
Everybody's always over pursuing, always overrunning it. Wanye on the bad angle.
12-yard run, it's
100%.
28.
No, for sure. No, that's just a bad, undisciplined, not coached well, not playing well. That just bad. Everything about the game of football on the defensive side for the Cowboys is bad. Everything about it. Here and there, you see NFL talent. A play get made. Yeah, every now and then you'll see like, oh, that's something that resembles an NFL defense. Well, that's because it isn't an NFL defense on the field, but they're just bad. That's what the Cowboys. Listen, they've got to be in the hurry up offense mode from now. Look, you see Dak pushing it to the line. They've got to. We got a 15-yard gain by Schoonmaker to start this drive. We're at the 45 to start it off quickly. Fake handoff to the right. Dak Prescott's looking deep. He's going to fire it over the center. That's incomplete. I thought he got there a little early. Either way, hits Ceedee in the back as he tries to catch it. He did. Yeah, no, that was a great play. He sure did. A great defensive play.
And around his waist, which I don't care.
No, the timing was perfect. No, it was great. That was great. Just to make a tackle if he does catch it, to wrap up. So, I mean, that was a good play. Dak Prescott in shotgun here. Javonte on his right. Lamb out to the right. Drops back. Looks over the middle. Finds Ferguson on the seam. That's big. That's going to be 28, 30 yards. It's going to be about 25 to 28. So 2 big tight end catches to get this drive going, get it moving. It is mobile. We've got action. We're going to be just that's going to go from the 45 on one side of the 50 down to the 34 on the other side of the 50. And here we go. You got to go punch one in. Make this defense give a reason to do something. Takes the snap, hands it off to Javonte, who spins out of an immediate tackle and goes and gets much more. Goes and gets 15 yards out of what should have been a 3-yard loss. It was a blown-up play. No, that was huge by Javonte. That should have been blown up. That was a 3-yard loss. And the quickness and athleticism, and that's what I'm talking about tackling. If you can't tackle great in the NFL, These guys are so good at what they do, man. All right, here we go. First and down from the 17-yard line. Dak under center. Going to look Javonte's way again. Of course, why not? Only gets about 3. They were looking for him just like we were. That's going to slow this drive down just a little bit. Slow the momentum down of it and slow the pace down just a little bit. Arizona probably appreciates that. 2nd and 8. Just over 10 minutes left in the third quarter after a quick touchdown drive by Arizona to start the half. Cowboys have passed it 20 times and rushed it 14 so far this game for 34 plays. They're going to have to double that. They're going to have to run 34 more plays to even consider winning this ball game. Dak Prescott takes the shotgun snap, looks right, looks left, much pressure. Jake Ferguson tries to climb the ladder and go get an overthrown ball. Dak had pressure, so he just lets it go over the seam. He does give his guy a shot, and he took the shot. He honestly needs to come down with it, but it was a tough ask. It was a pretty tough ask, but the seam route was there once again. Dak hits it. Oh, yeah, he's supposed to come down with it. Now, he hits him right in the numbers if the pressure's not there. It's a wide open route. 3rd and 8 now. All of a sudden, a drive that was moving speedily has come to a stall. 3rd and 8. Can we get it converted? Ceedee Lamb, big catch and way to hold on to it. Takes an absolute shot. Wow.
Big time play,
Woo.
Send him the sidelines and give him a break. Big time play.
Wow. So ESPN just put number 3 Pickens over CD's head. That was a mistake. What a play. Just a quick slant route out of the slot by CD, and he gets hit from both sides, takes a huge shot, but holds on to the football for the first down. Let's go, CD. Boy, that's tough. That is, yeah, because he got banged. 88. Yeah, it was Javonte gets the first down handoff, goes nowhere, right back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd goal from the 5.5 after a no gainer there. Babe, say we're going to score.
What?
Say we're going to score.
We're gonna score.
Let's go. Cardinals are 3 for 3 in the red zone on scoring touchdown drives, and the Cowboys are 0 for 1 in scoring, period. We have not even scored. Can the offense score? Dak Prescott under shotgun. 2nd and goal. Javonte to his right, looking to his left, look to George's way. Got to let it go, Dak, and doesn't. Terrence Steele gets beat off the right side by Josh Sweat.
Less and less likely from the 1st and goal on. Less and less likely to score. That can never happen.
No, yeah. Yep. No, you're right. You're right. That's another 1st and goal ever since the first quarter of against Denver. You're right. Now, George Pickens is looking for a flag here. Look, he gets straight grabbed. He does. That's a defensive holding. That's supposed to be a flag there. That's why Dak had nowhere to go. That's who he was looking for. That sack should have never happened. That should have been an automatic first down. Nonetheless, it's 3rd and goal from the 19-yard line. See,
we're going for it. That was only to get us some more.
You think so?
Yeah. 3 points.
3 does nothing at this point.
I mean, it actually does.
No, we're going to take it.
You know why you have to take? You might take 3
because then it's 14.
You didn't earlier.
Yeah, you have to.
You might be able to more realistically look at it. Just look at getting to 7 instead of 14 because you got to settle for
this team is too good to be down 24-7 against a 2-5 Arizona Cardinals team without the starting quarterback and starting running back. That's what I know. This team has got some things to figure out and some pieces to put together. This defense is as butthole as it gets. Excuse me for lack of better words. It's garbage. It's dog water, trash can, dumpster juice, and this offense is doing just to get through within 14.
Because they didn't. In so much earlier.
Now, we just watched Arizona go boom, 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 touchdown. That took the words right out of my mouth. If we watch Arizona go boom, 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 even if they just go get that 3 back, then all of a sudden you feel like offense is never going to score enough to counteract it. Never going to happen. You're going to be down 14-17 for the rest of this football game. If the defense just lets Arizona march right down there and get points back, I'll be done. It'll be Landry's right. You'll feel like it's over at that point. It would have to be a miraculous, absolute different fourth quarter, a completely different ball game in the fourth quarter. I'm lost for words.
Oh, no, I get 7. Right down the field. That's why. That's basically 3 points out of what you would expect 14 from us. I mean, we had 2 drives where we were just right down to the red.
Yeah, right down and come out with nothing. No, I know it.
So that's 3 instead of 14. That'd put you down a field goal.
Yeah.
The one you missed. I mean, again,
no, two drives that were looking like when our offense is cooking and doing what we want.
Efficient as theirs, but you haven't finished.
You got a fumble, bad decision. Yeah, no, for sure. No, the offense can't. That's what I'm saying. As good as this offense is, it can never afford to accidentally make a mistake or shoot itself in the foot with this defense on the field. It has to score 70% of the time it's on the field, where you won't win very many ball games. Listen, I don't know what pick that we just traded away. If we just traded our first round pick for this next year's draft away to a team for the player that Jerry supposedly said that we've made the trade for, that team is loving it. Because that pick at this point looking like it might be a top 8, top 7 pick in the draft. Hopefully we didn't just trade that away. We find out tomorrow. Oh, make sure you hold it together, keep it together, keep it together, keep it together. Unlike Jimmy is, I'm losing it. This team is losing it. This game feels all but over. This is the last straw. 24-10. Offense gets you back 3. You feel like if Arizona goes down and matches it and gets those 3 right back to leave you down the full 17, that your offense is never going to be able to put it together to overcome what this defense is giving up. And here comes a huge return all the way out to the 40 by the Cardinals. So they're going to start a short field they're going to start with a short field on a bad defense already on their second drive of the half. The first one ended in a touchdown. Here they go. Through week 8, the Cowboys have allowed 30.8 points per game, second most in the NFL, only by 0.2. So right there at the bottom of the league. Worse in the NFL. Oh, come on. They're just showing all kinds of stats. First team in NFL history to score 30-plus points and be outscored through 8 games. This is bad. His defense is historically horrible. Run off the right guard and tackle for a wide open hole. That's an 11-yard run. And this is what it starts to look like in the second half. This is what it looked like against Carolina when they took over. This is what it looked like against Denver when they took over. It's what it looked like against Chicago when they took over. This is what it looks like. Big gashing first down runs. Defense just looking like they've got nothing left in the tank already in the middle of the third quarter. Hand off to the left. He bounces it out to the right. 10-yard run, first down. Here we go. Here it comes, guys. The avalanche. The Arizona Tumbleweeds coming down the pike right now. They go put 7 points on the board. You can kiss this game. Good night. Second and 1. Jacoby Brissett's going to hand it off. He's going to bounce it outside. He's going to get about 3 or 4 first down. How is this defense this bad? It's like we took everybody's garbage and they're not good. Solomon Thomas, Kenneth Murray Jr. Are they that not good? Is it Matt Eberflus? I hate to just say these players are trash. What is this? Jacoby Brissett rolling out to the right. Got plenty of time.
That was a sack in college every time.
Oh, yeah.
Every time that was a sack in college.
He just ends up having to throw it away. Nobody was open, luckily. Matt Eberflus is looking very, very unhappy. Yeah, they're all by real close margins. Yeah, it's all within. There's another one that's as bad. It's the Ravens.
And another one right above us who's not any better.
Right. Yeah, no, the Ravens are pretty down there. No, there is. Another Marvin Harris Jr. can't say poor tackling. He's supposed to be pushed out of bounds after a 6-yard gain, and he gets 20. Why? Last week against Denver, I mentioned a couple things that you can't do in the NFL and that we definitely needed to not do in that game, and it got us whooped. In this game, I talked about how you will get scored on over and over and over if you're not good at tackling. And we've been tackling. This might be the worst. I mean, we've been a bad defense all season, but this is some of the worst tackling I've seen all season. Toss to the right. Somebody makes it there. Good play, Wanye. Wanye's a good downhill player. He is. He took a bad angle on that route across the middle earlier, but he's a special teams ace. He's a good downhill player when you bring him into the box. Nobody, I don't think, has ever expected him or wanted to ask him to do a whole lot in coverage. I don't think that's ever really been his game. Now, his brother, on the other hand, is a heck of a DB in coverage. Really good man corner. Kyrie Elam getting just blown up and blocked 20 yards downfield. By guards, yeah. Yeah, no, we've got guards blocking our corners. Not only that, you would think that's a Matt Eberflus thing, right? How are guards touching your corners downfield all the time? Oh, 3 minutes ticking away left in the third quarter. Tick, tick, tick. 14-point game. This is a third down. Maybe we can make a stop. That looks amazing. My wife has got the chocolate cake on deck because she knows I'm going through it right now. It looks incredible. Want me to show them a piece? Show them the gloss and glaze. Homemade, delicious. Put it right here in your face. This is what you're going to need for when the Cowboys lose this game. Look at that. Wow. Get you some of that, Cowboys Nation. Delicious. No. Oh, is that going to be? No, because it was way underthrown. Yeah. Oh, they got to pick that flag up. That's so underthrown. That ball wasn't even close. One or the other, there's no way. Yeah, I don't think they can call this flag. That ball was nowhere near Trey McBride. There's no foul in the play, fourth down. So we end up getting out of there on third down. I don't know what they're probably just going to take the 3. But again, we just talked about it. Yeah, he throws it away. That's not Bland's fault for running into him, the ball. And it does get tipped at the line. You called it, coach. Right. Didn't matter anyway. It was tipped. Yep. Even though the ball is thrown behind, it may be, yeah. So while our offense does put together something and go get 3, defense gave it right back. 17-point game in the third, and that was another long extended drive. The third quarter's gone. There's 2 minutes left in the third quarter. 17-point ball game. Right back where you started quickly. It feels like the second half just started. Third quarter's fixing to be over. 17 points.
Only give us 8 possessions.
Right.
You give 12.
Keep us off the field.
You end up getting 4 and getting 30.
Yeah.
But you only give us 8 possessions.
And we fumble and don't score on 2 red zone. Yeah. Tough. Not even. We're not on pace to score that many. Offenses scored 3 in this game. What's that? I'm not gonna like it. Oh, really? I don't think anybody else should eat any of it.
You can't even tell that it doesn't have
You don't know what you're talking about. Guys, who's with me? WTF in the chat. Everybody drop a WTF in the chat. And again, if you're just now stepping in here, if you're just now coming across because you want to jump into some Cowboys watch parties and some Cowboys spaces and some Cowboys lives and make fun of us, congratulations, you absolutely get to. Because I did it to myself because I told you, listen, I told you last year, Coach, when Arizona comes into AT&T, we lose. I've been calling this game an L on the schedule as soon as I know, and it was mainly because of Kyler Murray. I get that. That was mainly because he was undefeated in AT&T and all that. But we just unfortunately happened to roll into this game with a defense that can't be trusted against anyone, and an Arizona offense that just happened to be. You said it there. The offense definitely beat themselves today. The offense had every capability to go have 24 points themselves too right now. No, I believe that, but it would still be a 3-point to 7-point ball game where you could still but when you're within 3 to 7, the ball can just bounce your way sometimes, and you can end up with a W. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, we've seen a bad snap earlier. Jacoby falls on it. Something like that can all of a sudden go your way, and it is no doubt. Well, they matter in a sense of because and again, I don't want to get false hope, but you've been kind of convincing me throughout the week that we are going to get Demo back. We're going to get Savone Revel in here. We just made trades, and Arizona and everybody. No, I shit. We're really gonna lose it. Who we gonna beat? Who we gonna beat on the back half of the schedule? Oakland and New York? Turpin catches this one on the run on the right sideline. Goes out about the 26-yard line. He's gotten past the right there at the end of the half. He had his one good return, got it out to the 40.
I mean, I could read Shoddy's top third down thoughts just now.
Could you?
He said it on the back of his page, top third down thoughts. It was clearly written.
Top third down thoughts?
You could clearly on the back of the page that was pointed at the camera.
You think that's what it is? People just know over Dak Prescott in the shotgun. 2:28 left in this third quarter. 17-point ball game. Dallas looking diminished. Ceedee Lamb catches it, tries to make a little move. He gets about 9 of the 10 needed. Arizona's over there. Everybody on the Arizona sideline is already laughing. Even the coach has got a little grin on his face like the game is over. Show him something, Dallas. Come on, please do something, please. Yeah, you have to.
Or very quickly. Yeah, I mean, you need to be down there.
Hunter Luepke gets the first down. A little quick inside handoff. I don't even know if that was Hunter Luepke. That was number 43. Who the hell is Happy Gilmore? No, who the hell is number 43? Dak Prescott pump fakes it, rolls out to the right, buys himself a little more time, and finds a wide open Ceedee Lamb. Oh, he tried to. Oh, his shoestring tackle at the 20 saves the touchdown. But we do get it out to the 18. Come on, we got to hurry up. Yeah, got to put the momentum together.
I mean, that's going to matter.
So it's kind of a blown play. Ceedee reads it, gets himself into some space. Dak finally finds him.
Kind of defense right there.
Yeah. Well, that was just happened to be on a blown play. They lost the coverage for a second. No, we just give them up from the snap. We just give up like, this is the route. Here it is. Hit it. 1 minute left, 102, first down, 28-yard line. Dak's changing the play at the line of scrimmage. So far in this game, that hasn't worked out so great. Arizona called a timeout. Okay, they didn't like what they saw. Dak must have saw something. The head coach for Arizona also saw it, saw a hole in the armor, a chink in the defense, and called the timeout and said, reset. Don't want to get scored on here. And smart on him. Because all of a sudden you let the Cowboys back into this game a little bit. If it's a 10-point ball game, you give up a score here. So smart move to call the timeout if they weren't ready. But that also gives Shoddy a time to look at this playbook and put together his best stuff right now on what is a very short field, 27-yard line, 1st and 10, 59 seconds left in the third quarter. You need to punch it in, like Coach said, before the end of the half. Or the end of the quarter, I'm sorry. Oh, goes to Pickens on the right side. Looked like it was going to be about a 6-yard pickup, but ball gets tipped at the line of scrimmage. And so it ends up hitting the turf. Good play by Big Walter Nolan III, a friend of our friend Cameron Jackson. Dak Prescott hands it off to Javonte over the right side, and that's going to go nowhere. On 2nd and 10, that was a horrible run play. 3rd and 11 or 12 now. Somehow they give him getting back to the line of scrimmage. It's only 3rd and 10, but looked like he easily lost a yard or two there. So rookie Walter Nolan III is what knocks that first down play down, and then ends up making that tackle on that 2nd down. A couple good consecutive plays by him. Dak Prescott in shotgun. 3 wide receivers. They all take off. Ceedee Lamb catches it short of the line to gain. This is you absolutely have to go for it. This is going to be a 4th and 4 or 5. All right. This is essentially your ball game, folks. Because we're not even going to get this playoff. This is going to the 4th quarter, so we're not even going to get this playoff. This is okay. So here we are. We find ourselves rolling into a 4th quarter, 17 points down, with a 4th down situation that is essentially the ball game. It's 4th and about 5, and if you don't get it, you give Arizona the ball back. And there's no reason to believe they're not going to go take 3 to 6 minutes off the clock on their next drive and possibly get 3 points. Then you find yourself, so therefore the next scenario you see, if you don't get this 4th down, you're looking at potentially down 20 with 8 minutes in the game. You know what I mean? 9 minutes left in the game, down 20. This is basically your ball game. When we come back from break here. There. Oh boy. Thank you, sir. To get my refreshments. I'm busting a sweat for this defense because they're really busting my chops. You know what really grinds my gears? A historically bad defense. It's crazy. Like Landry said, that there's another team that's actually worse. We're 31st in just about everything. Just shy of the worst. They're not, too much off. The numbers are close, but still, it's crazy watching us how bad we are and think that there's another NFL team out there that's that's doing it worse on defense. How do you do it worse? Ugh.
10 yards and 1 point worse.
Yeah, 10 yards and a point. Yeah, no, it's very, very slim margins on that. Yeah, because I could imagine if they were doing it by marginally worse, 3 or 4 points per game and 50 yards per game and things like that, I would imagine they would have a defense that was literally on historic pace to be the worst in the NFL. Well, listen, I can tell you right now, if we were not already getting real close to historically bad at 3rd down conversions as a defense, I bet after this game we are, because they've converted, I bet 70%, 70 to 80%. Remember, they were 5 of 6 on 3rd downs in the first half. 4th and 4. Got to go for it, the analytics say. Dak Prescott is. Line up in the shotgun, Javonte on the left, Pickens on the left, 3 wide receivers on the right, including 1 Ferguson tight end. Dak Prescott's drop back, looking right, lets it go, and the ball takes too long to get there.
Because he can't step up. If he could step into it and get any velocity, it's fine.
Josh Sweat's in his lap again because Terrence still is having a bad game. Josh Still is winning the job against Terrence Steele today, and because of a throw that has to get held up in the air, it's a PBU by number 23. Ceedee Lamb tries to go get it,
Does everything,
and it takes too long to get there.
Tenth of a second.
And that's going to be it. That just ticked you into the fourth quarter. Well, it's not technically over.
We went down there 3 times and didn't score. We were into a scoring range 3 times where we got 0 points.
0 points. No, this offense still only has 3 points right now, man. I would have never, if you told me, bought that after a 17-point performance against the Broncos that we were going to have less points as an offense the very next week against the Cardinals. I wouldn't have bought that. You couldn't have sold me that one. And without a blocked punt that was recovered for a touchdown.
Turnovers inside of scoring range. The turnover on downs and the fumble.
No, the turnover.
2 turnovers in scoring range.
Yep. And one of them in the goal from the goal to go.
Again,
from goal to go.
27 points by the start of the fourth quarter.
Yep.
You don't have to go for it there. You can still take 3 if they've only got 20 points, but it's you give up so much.
A 68-yard field goal that misses just left. Not that would have been much of a difference, but yeah, the scoring chances you've had, you either shot yourself in the foot to find yourself not in that scoring opportunity anymore, or you just didn't come away with the points. Failed 4th down conversions, missed field goals, penalties, the whole works. All the things it takes to get past midfield and not come away with points, we did them all today. Almost after.
Ago, we said it was automatic. 3 points or more if we get to midfield.
We did, man. We ain't got a field goal from
scoring any points after crossing midfield.
Yep. We're 1 of 2 on 2 attempted field goals because one's from 68 and one you didn't take. That would have been about 28. So there's 6 points left out there, and that alone, probably 9 if you don't fumble. There's easily 9 points that are there, which still, like I said, even if we had scored 14 more points, we'd still find ourselves down right now, down 4, and hoping our defense does something. Here comes a little pressure. Brissett gets it out. I'm getting dragged. The coach said, "Look at Marquise Bell getting dragged around." We got a bad defense, y'all. We're not good.
I mean, yeah, they said when it's the second stringers.
And it doesn't help that Dak Prescott takes that pressure and also comes out of the snap staring Ceedee Lamb down. He never even looks anywhere else but Ceedee Lamb. George Pickens was 1-on-1 on the left. That probably would have been the better look. I don't know. I'm not the genius here. I know a little bit of ball, but none of that was good. Pressure, staring down the wide receiver, ball gets floated. The whole thing was bad. Ceedee tried to make a really good play. Tried to jump out of the building, suspended himself in there. You're right. Marquise Bell just got hurt on that, coach. Getting drug around. You called it. Wow. May the 40s be with you, and may the 40 points on the Arizona Cardinals scoreboard be with them. Cowboys defense in their dreams and their nightmares, haunting them, because they're going to do it. They're going to give up another 40 burger. That was a good stop. Kenneth Murray, good hit. It's going to be a 3rd and 3 here. Oh, okay. So, listen.
We were second to later. Like we're fixing to be down 10 and with the whole fourth quarter to go. He said we're still down 17, about to go down more with the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Got a 3rd and 3. Got a chance to get it back. Got a chance to get it back here with most of the fourth quarter to go. You've obviously got to score immediately. But if the defense can't get off the field on third down here, then what faith do you have even if your offense keeps scoring? Here we go. And fake handoff to the left. Jadeveon Clowney again with the pressure. Jadeveon Clowney's had a really good game. I believe Kenny Clark ends up with the sack, but that's because Jadeveon Clowney runs Jacoby Brissett right into him with the pressure off the edge. Clowney's had a really, really good game. It's nice to see him coming into, he's finally, they worked him in real slow. He's about 3 or 4 games in now, and it looks like he's in pretty good form today. Hopefully he stays in that throughout the rest of the season. Not sure how much it'll help, but still, I'm all about watching players play good. He's played pretty well. Turpin back to receive it. Oh, we almost blocked another punt. Sam Williams again. That was so close. There's going to be a flag. We're going to fair catch here at the 32. Yeah, with the flag while the ball's just still up, way in the air. Oh, and another flag just got thrown. I think somebody's chirpy said something and just got another flag thrown. A ref just threw a flag down now. What are we doing? During the kick holding return team. Okay, the 10-yard penalty after the kick. Sam Williams really almost gets another block there. Woo! It skims right by his arm. Wow. Marshawn right behind him again. Well, they tried to do it. Jadeveon Clowney with another good pressure got off the field on third down thanks to him. Pass rushers can do that. Pass rushers are what's supposed to get you off the field on third down. A pass rusher got us off the field, like Coach just said, on 2 drives this game. Get more of them. Now we see how much makeup pass rushers make for a defense, how much it covers up some of the bad play.
I feel like they're the only ones who can stop anything. Like, D-backs are there to, like, do the best they can for a second.
For a second. No, they can only hold up. That's it.
It really does. It's starting to feel like they're the only ones who can actually.
That's why you're seeing them get paid. Yep, that's why they're getting paid like they are, because
the only way you stop a team is by getting pressure.
Getting pressure, you got to get to the quarterback. You have to tackle people when they have the ball in their hands, and you have to get to the quarterbacks, because even if you can tackle people, if you give quarterbacks time, it's just 8, 9 yard, 10-yard completion. So it doesn't matter if you tackle them where they catch the ball; it's enough yards, right? So you got to be able to, for one, tackle them when they do get the ball, and then get to the quarterback so nobody's catching the ball 15 yards downfield. Those 2 things are essential, and we don't do them very well. And we see, like Coach just said, when the pass rusher does his job and wins on third down, you get off the field. That's how much they impact a game and how big they can swing things. We need more of them. Micah Parsons was a lot of makeup for this team. Move past that. We've got lots of picks. We got lots of potential. The Joneses absolutely have to build it. They got to put this potential together. Who's the trade? Who did we get? Logan Hall?
Why did we wait till literally when it was no
game day? Yeah.
For this season.
Here's the thing. Here's where I'm going to go. It's not Max Crosby. It's going to be Trey Hendrickson or Bradley Chubb. Because the only news for sure we have confirmed about Max Crosby is that the Raiders said they really don't want to let him go. Now, whether that's been talked about, agent decided different, Max decided different, whatever, that's possible. But the only confirmed news that we have and reports that we have is that the Raiders really don't want to move off of Max. He doesn't necessarily care to leave. He's talked about wanting to be there for life. The other confirmed reports we have is that the Cowboys have, as recently as this morning, reached out about Trey Hendrickson, right? And we know that Bradley Chubb is a big target out there, a potential defensive line target. So because Bradley Chubb wasn't moved today, and because we reached out about Trey Hendrickson this morning, I really believe it's going to be one of those 2 players.
Yeah, and as far as the Max Crosby tweet goes, I started thinking about it. That was probably just after a loss.
It was. No, it was just in his feelings, yeah. Regardless of what happened, he knows the trade deadline's coming, and he has no control. So whether he was saying into the potential thoughts of maybe I do get traded in the next 48 hours, whichever, coming off the loss, like you said.
Yeah.
Dak finds nowhere to go. He's going to roll up into the pocket and get about 7. So here we go, third down. If previous third downs haven't been the game, this for sure is. Somebody for Arizona is going to be hurt here. You hate to see it. Don't like to see injured players. He's rolling around holding his ribs. All right. 27-10, 12:35 left in the fourth quarter. If you've hung with us so far up to this point, thank you, thank you, thank you. You are a trooper. You are a soldier. You have been fanning responsibly. If you are out because you believe this team is out, I do not blame you. I don't know why I'm still loony enough to be here. I really don't have faith this team is going to win this game in this fourth quarter with 20-0, like 20 unanswered. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do to go win this, 20 unanswered. When we come back from break here, we're going to watch this third down and we're going to wind this thing down, because if we can't convert, obviously you're in 4-down territory. It's going to be 3rd and 3. You're in 4-down territory. You're going for everything at this point. You have to score, you know it. If we don't get it and our offense gets thrown off the field here, and then the defense gives up any kind of first down or two, that's going to be, I don't even think mathematically at that point there would be time for us to do it. Even if we did go 20 unanswered, they would have to be all very quick. Defense would have to get immediate stops, right? And so let's see what happens. But again, Jimmy appreciates it. Landry appreciates it. A lot of time and energy goes into a Saturday night when it's a Sunday game, a Sunday night when it's a Monday game, into preparing for these lives. Obviously, we're dropping videos in between. We do live shows on Friday nights. And then also we're just, we're not the Joneses, right? We have day jobs, we have jobs, we have things we do, we have lives. And so this takes a lot of time and effort, but not complaining. We do it out of passion. We do it out of want, not out of need. We are not making any money off of it. We are #team give back. We do a little service, kind of like a little Robin Hood service for Cowboys Nation, where we sometimes receive from fans who can, and then give back to maybe fans who can't, right? Send people to games, sign memorabilia, giveaways, little raffles, give fans, a chance to earn or win something really cool while raising money for some youth sports and some charities and things like that. And so that's what we do. And so if you want to support that, it's the Star We Are. Again, the Star We Are on Cash App, Venmo. Reach out to us, DM the Star We Are 1 at gmail.com. Reach out on any socials. And if you want to contribute and support, we'll shout you out. If you want to be kept secret, we'll do that as well. Dak Prescott on this 3rd and 4 finds Flanoy, who makes a great catch. I think that's only his second target, maybe first target. But boy, he jumps up and absolutely snags it out of the air, snatches it down. So we do extend the drive. On our own 34, Dak Prescott drops back again, looking left, going to find Pickens, got separation. He's going to make somebody miss like he usually does, and fumbles the ball, trying to make people miss. And luckily, Javonte Williams picks it up. I mean, he honestly had 2 hands around the ball and trying to make a play. I was holding it a little loose. That's just ball control, guys. Yeah, that's a tough one. Getting tackled by 3 people. Somebody's ripping at it. Dak Prescott looking left, delivers, finds Pickens again, trying to make another move, and does. Good. This guy doesn't know how to go down. He has a way of staying on his feet, like something I don't know if I've seen before. They try to take him down, but he just again and again tells them every time they try. He's got a nice little saying for him when they when they try to take him down.
Nice try, buddy.
Nice try, buddy. That was such a cool sound clip, cool bite. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll get a sounds from the sideline this week, barring a miracle in Dallas. Let's see what happens. George Pickens is fired up on the sideline, taking his glove off, looking at his hand. I'm not sure what that's about. Didn't look like it was injury related, just something going on with gear. I'm not sure. Cardinals have been in 2 and 3 point games all season long. And here they find themselves in a fourth quarter leading 17 for the first time all season. They're not a good football team. What does that say about us? We are a good offense. The offense has had a very, very bad, poor day. Denver just played our offense good. You can't even say our offense necessarily had a poor day and played poorly and made mistakes against Denver. Denver played our offense good. It just beat our offense up, right? Today, our offense has beat themselves up badly. Penalties, mistakes, fumbles, decisions, play calling, the whole thing, everything about it. 1st and 10, handoff to Javonte up the middle. A nice call by Shotty here because, boy, does he almost get it all of it. Wow, he gets all the way down inside the 5 there. 1st and goal. What a run by Javonte. What a call by Shotty. Dak's hurrying everybody up, and we're on the 4, just inside the 5, not quite the 4-yard line. He looks George's way, gives it out to Flanoy, who finds himself open. Good route, good ball. That's a touchdown, Dallas. Here we go. The drama continues. Here comes the soap opera. Sound like a 67-year-old grandma. Here comes the soap opera. That's a Cowboys touchdown. Sorry, I got a little excited. They're giving me faith again. They're putting me through the ringer. Can we get this game to 10 with a Brandon Aubrey extra point? Just a little crisscross route. Flanoy goes outside. George Pickens comes inside. Dak reads it perfectly. Flanoy makes a great cut. And listen, I think Flanoy has won this wide receiver 3 job from Jalen Tolbert. Jalen Tolbert is tradable. People say Mozzie Smith is tradable. They might be involved in the trade package that Jerry has put together that is verbally confirmed, just not officially paper confirmed and story broken confirmed, right? We'll find that out tomorrow. Maybe the lovely Jane Slater will be on the news. Maybe Clarence Hill. We'll see who breaks it. I'm sure it'll be Schefter, is usually who breaks Cowboys stuff. It'll be Jerry himself letting it be known, probably right to Adam. And here we go. Once again, if you're with us here, 27 now to 17, a 10-point ball game. Cowboys trying to crawl their way back in it after I want to say other things, but I'm just going to say a poor performance so far from the offense, where they've only scored 10 points. 7 of those 17 come from a blocked punt by Sam Williams, recovered by Marshawn Neal in the end zone. Other than that, this defense has let Arizona have their way. The only standout that I can see, Sam Williams is playing an okay game, and Jadeveon Clowney is absolutely playing the best game of his season so far with 2 sacks, multiple hurry-ups, multiple pressures, and he's literally gotten us off the field a couple times on 3rd down single-handedly doing his job, which alludes to how just what me and Coach were talking about, how important these pass rushers are and how they are a key victory into having one of these. A D. You say, Jimmy, well, you got 4 Ds behind you. That's kind of weird. I say because I need my defense to be 4 times better than they have been, because we're like almost dead last. And if we can be 4 times better as a defense, we can probably move up 1 or 10 ranks. 1 or 10. You heard me. 1 or 10. Thank you for watching on TikTok. If you are there, make sure you are dropping those thumbs on the screen, doing what you can. And if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe, turn on notifications, hit the likes, and go follow us on all your socials. Get involved. Quick little updates as we get into this last of this game here, because if Arizona goes and scores 3 or 7, it's probably lights out at that point. They got to get off the field. 7 is definitely lights out. 3 is maybe survivable if you score 7 of your own real quick. But we're going to see. But before we get into the end of this game, just want to remind you, Friday night, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, Wednesday mornings, 10 a.m., you can catch the Star We Are. And we've got a jersey raffle coming up. You can win something cool. Go check our Twitter page. You can find out. Here we go. Brandon Aubrey set to kick it back. I wouldn't even mind going for an onside kick here. No, I'm just kidding. There's still enough time in this game. He brings it out to just short of the 30. So the Cardinals will start their drive at the 29-yard line. Cowboys on the road this season are 1-4. I don't even want to read some of the stats they're showing y'all. At home this season, we're 2-0-1, scoring 41 points a game.
I'm lost at home again.
No, offense is usually lights out at home. Hasn't been tonight. And it might catch us our first L in no.
I'll go.
All right. 10 minutes, 45 seconds left in this ball game. Defense is on the field. They absolutely have to get a stop. Cannot allow points here if you want to try to make a comeback. Fake handoff left, and Jacoby Brissett is busted. What a call by Eberflus. What a call by Eberflus. Fowler's going to be hurt. How do you hurt yourself hitting the quarterback on a wide open sprint to the quarterback? What happens here? So he just gets a wide open look. It's a fake handoff. Brissett turns right around and Fowler's there. And I'm not sure what happens there. Yeah, Fowler's just grabbing at his ribs after that, and it just looks like a pretty standard tackle. Not real sure what he got up hurting about. But this is a 2nd and 19. That was a 9-yard sack. Pressure there again. He lets it go quickly, and they get 20 yards. Are you kidding me?
Wow. Even with pressure on the 2nd and 19.
How did he even get down the field that open that quickly? Trey McBride runs unfeathered right down the center of the field, right between everyone, just in a wide open gap. I mean, that's soft, Matt. That's Matt Eberflus' call. Second and 19. That soft zone is not supposed to be open. That's bad. That's a first down after a 9-yard sack. 2nd and 19. You can't get off the field. Here's another positive play on first down. That's a 2-yard loss, 1 or 2 yard loss on the handoff. We're ticking down to 9 minutes now. 2nd and 10. 10-point game. Third tight end in NFL history with 5 receptions in 10 straight games is Trey McBride. Travis Kelce and Tony Gonzalez are the other 2 wide receivers, or tight ends, I'm sorry, to set that mark, set that bar. 5 receptions in 10 straight games. 2nd and 10. Brissett in shotgun. Blitz comes off the edge and gets there again. When Matt Eberflus calls the blitz, it leads to good things. That's another immediate sack. So this is going to be a 3rd and probably 18. Reddy Stewart comes right off the edge, and Brissett just never expects it. And it works to perfection. OBS stream or something. Virtual camera. I just lost it over here. I think we're still good. All right. 3rd and 18. Exactly what I called. Jadeveon Clowney gets there with a little bit of pressure. There's going to be a flag. And what? How does the play get blown dead? Way late. He was almost going down for a sack, and the play gets blown dead. I think it's a false start, which is why Clowney come across so fast. And they were trying to blow it, but nobody heard it. Yeah, I know. That was crazy. That was crazy late. But it was Jonah Williams' false start on Clowney because he's got him scared. Clowney's playing a good ball game today. He really is. Good. Listen, Jadeveon Clowney, you want to talk about being a pass rusher? If he can get into his form, this guy's a good football player. He's a good football player. It was an okay move. It just wasn't enough. No, he's big. He's long. He's got some bend. He can get it. If we've added another pass rusher to go along the other side of him with Fowler and Ezeraku, then all of a sudden you might have a little mix. 3rd and 23 here. Let's see what we can do. Jacoby Brissett in shotgun, running back to the right side. Right up the middle with the pressure. They go for the screen. It does not work. Kenny Clark reads it perfectly. Pressure gets there. That's a huge stop. All right, we got off the field. That's going to force a punt. 10-point ball game. Is this a field goal?
No.
That pushed them out of range, right? That long sack. Okay, they never got. I didn't think so. Okay, all right. It was just checking.
They never did anything to get that one first.
They did get the one first down, the bad one. Yeah, on the 2nd and 19 when we gave up 20 yards. Yep. All right, so here we go. 4th and 23. Do not, whatever we do, be in a rush to try to get a block here and run into the damn kicker. Do not do it. Don't touch that kicker. I'd rather just field this punt and put the offense that just went down and scored back on the field. You say, Jimmy, why you wear your 2 headsets? Well, this is my Jimmy Johnson headset, and this is, or why you got 2 microphones. This is my Jimmy Johnson headset. This is my microphone that I can convert with, conversate with you guys. This is the headset where I call into Matt and tell him how piss poor of a job he's doing. 4th and 23. Cardinals are set to punt here after a couple flags went down. They're trying to figure it out. Refs are still talking to each other. They don't know what happened. I'm not sure what happened. It was definitely a post-play flag, but I'm not sure. They haven't moved the yardage or reset anything, so I don't know. Okay. Okay, so they were just making sure they were at the right yardage and game clock and everything, just checking everything after that 4th down stop. I'm not sure what all the talk was over. Nonetheless, let's play ball. Cardinals punter is lined up. Cavante Turpin is staring it down, waiting for the kick. Clock did start ticking after 7:45, so we are now officially at 7 minutes, 30 seconds left in this ball game. 20 on the play clock. Of course, Arizona is going to let it tick down as long as they can. 15 on the play clock. They go ahead and snap it. Nobody gets there. That's okay. Nobody hits him. Getting a little bit of coverage. He gets the ball. He's got just a little bit of room. It's over toward the sideline. They kick it toward the sideline, but it was kind of a shallow punt. So about a 6-yard return on sort of a shallow punt. Looks like we're going to get it at about the 30, right at the 30. So 7 minutes, 11 seconds left in this ball game. The 4th quarter point margin for the Cardinals has not been good. They've given up 16, 11, 11, and then tonight 7 against us. But 16 and 11 points in the 4th quarter is not good. Unfortunately, we need more than any of those totals. We've already scored 7, and we need 10 more. So we're going to need 17 points in this 4th quarter, and we're going to need to not give up any. Dak Prescott gets the snap under shotgun. He steps up forward. That looks like a little hands to the face on my quarterback. They don't call it, but yeah, I know. He definitely got smacked in his head while trying to leave the pocket. They don't call it. He gets 5-yard on the rush. 2nd and 5. That was definitely a flag. He completes it to George. George finds himself. Well, I tell you what. Pay me some George Pickens. What's this flag about? Ineligible man. How? That ball came out quick and everything. How you got a lineman downfield with it? Is that taunting? Because he tried to hand the George Pickens is going to get called for taunting because he tries to hand the ball to Burke rather than the ref. Mm-hmm. Oh. That's just. These guys aren't even allowed to say, "Ha ha, I beat you on that play." That's sad. I can understand some forms of taunting, pointing the finger pistols and all that, but basically he was saying, "Ha ha, I beat you on that play." That's not penalty worthy, man. That's so weak. All right, 1st and 10, whatever. They took some yardage from us. We get the 1st down. Right, it was a runoff and all that. Dak Prescott happened to step up into the pocket again. He's got room to run, so he's going to. And he's going to get 15 yards again. He's just shy of the 50, 6:30 left on the clock. We're moving the ball. We're moving the ball. Clock gets down to 6:22, 6:21, 6:20, 6:19. They're going to get the snap off. Dak Prescott looking left, goes left to Lamb, who cuts back upfield, gets a couple extra yards out of it. Clock still running. That's only inside 2 minutes now.
Did you go out of bounds? The clock stops.
Remember, that's what we were talking about the other day. It doesn't. That looks like a free play. No, but clock still runs out of bounds, unless his clock's ticking down at the end of each half. Offsides defense. I thought it was a free play. Nonetheless, complete. Dak Prescott completes it anyway. Yeah, it was a free play, but he still gets it. Then we're down to the 35, the Arizona 35 on the other side of the 50. 5:50 left on the clock. The penalty is going to stop the clock.
I mean, if you get 7, it don't really matter how quick.
Oh, Dak Prescott takes a sack. Oh, my goodness. Terrence Steele has played a bad ball game.
Just enough to where you're not going to make all the plays.
That I apologize. I called that out. That was Tyler Smith got beat there. Yeah.
Nate Thomas is in the game. Why? Over at right guard. I see Nate Thomas.
I do, because Terrence Steele. Remember, I said Terrence Steele was questionable and he was playing bad in the first half. Dak Prescott rolls out to the right, looks for Turpin, finds him. He does get out of bounds. Third down. Yeah, clock stops in the fourth quarter, second and fourth quarter going out. Or no, it doesn't. See, he just ran out of bounds. Clock's still going. They don't do it anymore. Only within inside 2 minutes. 3rd and 12. Third and 12. This is definitely 4-down territory. You need to get a positive play here. And we get a yard. Oh, it's a fumble.
There's no way. There's no way he's fumbled again. When all we have to do is to be down 1 possession. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, we handed them this one. Then we didn't give ourselves a chance. Oh, come on. By a half inch, we don't even get to kick the field goal to be down a possession in the last 5 minutes. Oh, come on, dude. That's lazy as fuck with the ball. That was fucking lazy with it.
That's going to be the ball game there. You had to have those 3 points.
That was not playing like it's 4 minutes to go. At least 3 turnovers, if not 4. So that's every time. We got 6 turnovers to 1 in the past 2 weeks.
We gave up third down after third down on defense.
And point after point, that's more
and gave up point after point after point on offense. Lost them.
On 3 possessions. Just
9
points.
Just the 9 of them field goals makes it a 1-point game. Yeah, minimum of 9 on field goals, just on fumbles and bad calls. A game Dallas is not supposed to lose. They're going to lose. The dysfunction on defense is starting to leak over onto the offense. The offense feels like they have to be so executionally perfect and try to get extra yards on every play and try to fight for every single thing because their defense sucks so bad that you end up trying to play such a perfect game that you can't just be comfortable and get in rhythm and play a game. And now we're just getting outwilled. First down run that was met at the goal line gets pushed out to about a 6-yard game. That's any couple first downs that we're already calling timeouts. So yeah, we're any first down is giving the game away here. or not giving it away, but losing it. You lose the game if you give away a first down. Yeah, you lost it on the fumble. You had to come away with 3 points and get another stop. Yeah, you weren't guaranteed to get another
All you
stop.
have to do is end up on the ground, and it's a 1-possession game with 5 minutes to go.
Yep.
One.
Yep.
They took that away from us, the chance to play defense on the next possession when we had already done what was needed.
No, in a game where your defense, remember you gave up extra possessions. The offense gave up extra possessions to the other offense and put their defense back on the field extra times. Your defense is getting just ran through now. That's what happens. He's going to choose to stay in bounds, go down, all that, run the clock. Yep. No.
I mean, we make it look fucking impossible. Like, how the hell does any team in the NFL defend a run? Because look how easy it is to run the ball. Look how easy it is. It is easy. Like, I mean, it's serious. It actually is easy.
Against us?
No, it actually is the easiest way to gain yards. It's very simple. Like, you put your hand on it. Like,
you block people and run?
Dude, it's the simplest way to put it in the hands of the ball carrier. Yeah, I'm still not with running gun. Look,
Amari DeMarcado, 12 for 81, 7-yard average. That'll do it. That's going to do it. 4:17 left on the clock. Jacoby's going to turn around and hand it off. Gain of 1. Clock ticks down to under 4 minutes. No, it doesn't. We're going to go ahead and use that timeout. Yeah. That's going to be our last timeout. So you know, and it
feels like the guy fucking reached in and you felt it, and you're like, I can't stop you. You want to take it, take it.
It's demoralizing, you know, as creators and as fans to get ready and put on a live call and to put up videos and stuff like that, and then to watch our team be so piss poor. You know, it's worse. You're good. You can pull it down. It's worse when you get dressed up, you go to the game, you spin your heart on. Look, there's Jadeveon Clowney again making a great play and got himself hurt with 4 minutes left to go in the game. Oh gosh. Get off the field. Your best defender this game don't need to be out there right now. But imagine getting dressed up, spending your hard-earned money, going to the stadium. And your defense goes out and does this. Your offense goes out in a game where, like I said, your defense actually got you 7 points and so far has held a team to under 30, even though you put them back on the field multiple times. Your offense was supposed to just score their 30 at home and win, but nothing. The 31-27 would have been just fine of a final score, especially when you find out your defense gave you 7 of them. No, we can't tackle and stop nobody. This is... No, yeah, no. Defense is so bad that when offense, like I said, has an off game and shoots themselves in the foot and doesn't put it together, makes mistakes. The offense really lost this game, gave the game away. Had enough possessions and enough good sustained drives, got into the red zone enough, got into scoring range plenty enough times to have a lead. I understand that. It is. Well, no, I don't. Your offense has scored 10 against a defense that's not really that good. It would have, because your defense scored 7 for you, so you'd be winning right now.
Until they kick the field goal.
Right, but no, I think
going to give up 30.
And I hear you.
34.
No.
Potentially 40.
Well, like you said, 31-2017 made sense. That's what we should have been able to win by. Our offense had the potential to score 31. But like you say, when you know your defense is going to give up 30, your offense has to be perfect to score 31. And you can't ask that all the time. I expected it to happen coming back home off a bad week against Denver, against this 2-5 team. Right. No, you're right. Absolutely not. That is true. That is the truth. Can't count on it. 7 receptions. That's the most so far this season for Harrison. 96 yards, touchdown. Dak Prescott gets just creamed in the pocket. He got sacked by all 4 defensive linemen, I think. Calais Campbell shooting jump shots in AT&T. He's about 41-year-old. He just gets there late because Dak's already pretty much sacked. Steps up and delivers a big throw to no one because Ceedee Lamb can't get past his corner. 3rd and 19. 10-point ball game, 2 minutes left. Dallas has no timeouts. They would need a miraculous touchdown here, an onside kick recovery, and then another touchdown. You'd be asking for a whole lot to somehow win this game. We are just crazy enough to stick around the last 2 minutes and find out. But before we let you go, remember, again, thank you guys so much. If you stopped through today, if you stopped by, that's been awesome. It's been a blessing having you with us. If you didn't, sorry, wherever you did watch the game, for having to feel like we feel right now. Our team has let us down again. We are going to be 3-5-1. Outside of a miracle, and I don't see it happen. We're going to be 3-5-1. Make sure you stop by on Friday night when we spin the record. What's it going to look like this week? We do drop to the 3-5-1, going under 500 by 2 games before the break, before our bye week. So we've got to go into a 2-week layoff before we get to play the team who we should have traded for their defensive end, the Oakland Raiders. I'm sorry, the Las Vegas Raiders. And maybe we can go on the road and lose that football game too. I bet we can. You might get a Savone Rebel back. You might get a Demo back.
Let's go, Cowboys.
Oh, yeah, they need to go, baby. You're right. Let's go, Cowboys. They need something special here. That's right. That's right. The young one says, keep your head high. We can get it done. Dak can deliver the touchdown. We can get the onside kick.
Please don't ever say that line again.
Okay.
What is a big germ?
3-5-1.
My channel's better.
Without a touchdown, onside kick touchdown, we're going to be 3-5-1. Cardinals are going to move to 3-5. We're going to go on our bye week, come back against Oakland, and hopefully be a little healthier. And we'd have to win against Oakland. And then I believe it's Kansas City right after that to get back to 500. And then at that point, you would be 500 with the likes of the Eagles, the Lions, the Chargers, the Commanders, the Vikings, and the Giants left on the schedule. 3rd and 19, Dak takes the snap and shotgun and takes a sack.
You go out there and play the 3rd string DB.
Calais Campbell is shooting jump shots again. Nate Thomas comes in for Terrence Steele, who was playing bad and was questionable at the start of this game, and just gets thrown, just gets moved out of the way. Calais Campbell says, move, I'll take your quarterback. So here we are, 4th and 28. Dak rolls out to the right because he's scared Nate Thomas can't hold up, and he just slings it downfield for an interception because it's just a Hail Mary. That's going to be your ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy J's hair, Landry's legend on the 1s and 2s, putting together a lot of hard work for you. Thanks for being with us if you were today. Support is what it's all about. We've got some things to clean up. Jerry's got some explaining to do. Hopefully this trade was major. Hopefully it's multiple players. If you've added multiple players and Demo and Savone Rebel, maybe something is salvageable here. Probably not. This season is probably over at now 3-5-1 going into the bye week. And until this bye week and this madness is over, bid you farewell. And no matter how bad it gets, you still have to always fan responsibly, guys.